Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 6. I got the episode title wrong last time. I also didn't record the episode title last time because 30 minutes of it were gone. Welcome to episode 6 of Planescape. Last week, you guys parked Dresden in a tree while you dealt with the castle.
Literally in a tree.
Defeating the fiendish entities inside and expelling them. And freeing the castle's singular denizen, a Githyanki named Zathir, who then allowed you use of the castle for your adventures so long as you are respectful to it and its knowledge. You eventually began your journey towards Automata as the castle stood up on its own legs and began walking across the Outlands towards your destination. At some point, you did retrieve Dresden, so he is here and awake to have the castle cart all of you. He didn't get left in a tree in the middle of the forest, thankfully.
Do you enjoy your nap, Dark One?
Well, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. I got really tired. I don't know. What did you guys get up to?
I had the strangest dream about a walking castle.
Yeah, speaking of which...
We fought some things. We almost died.
Par for the course then, huh?
We
Seems
met
like our usual.
We met the pilot of this castle.
Pilot?
This is a walking castle. Like
Well,
everything else in this accursed land.
I would explain the rumbling, huh?
It defies any logic.
And we have yet to meet. I'm Silver Fox.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
I've agreed to travel with you as long as you give me 33% of your treasure.
I'd love to see you
I
try.
appeared in the
to take
loo.
it. But, you look a lot like another fella that was hanging out with us. Well, what happened to him?
The fella who died.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I don't know what it means myself, but carry on, we must.
Good luck taking 33% from me.
Oh, luck has nothing to do with it.
Love to see you keep up. And I just want to like take off across the room.
All right. As you guys play slap and tickle with each other, trying to establish dominance. The castle continues its march. I will remind you also that the mimir that you guys had retrieved, the crystal skull, is in need of repair still.
Who's this
Oh,
rangy
right.
little bastard?
Oh, and that means
Somebody
since we did a
tell him
long
what
rest,
Did we show it?
it has a.
Zephyr?
You have not shown it to Zathir yet.
Oh, yeah. We should probably show.
Probably show him the skull and
What? The skull's mine.
Gosh, so possessive.
Well, I found it.
Yes, and it was mine. I claimed it.
Prove it.
Well, it's in my bag now, isn't it?
Well,
It's
don't
also
you want to
attuned to
fix
you.
what was corrupted in it so we know what's in the information?
Well, not a lot.
be
of
more
information
valuable.
was in it. It wasn't really that helpful now, was it? Hopefully
I
it'll
think
be
it could
more
prove
helpful in a
helpful.
place that deals in gold, silver.
It could be worth more too if you fix it.
Quite possibly.
See, I'm using
I'm gonna
psychology.
pull it out and show it to Zathir and ask, now how much would you say this little bauble's worth?
She takes a look at it and says, well, for one, that doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the
Told you.
Modron you told us you were looking for.
that was not the question.
That's
Questions
the
of-
same thing.
Questions of ownership are debatable in this land.
You know, if you really are looking for him, then that mimir, being a recording device that he was using, could have information on him.
We gotta repair it first.
Oh, yeah, we gotta repair it first. I don't know how to do that.
What is
Get out the
broken about
screwdriver.
it?
Get out the Allen wrenches.
Just
We gotta fix
files
this
are
thing.
corrupted.
I throw it into the air, and ask it, what even is broken about you?
Error. Error. Files missing or corrupted. Restoration of files necessary for recollection.
All right.
Zathir says,
Well, whatever that means.
seems to me that these Mimir's files were corrupted then, and that in order to recount where Rome has been moving to throughout the Outlands, it might need to be restored. If we're going to Automata, is that one of the places that is corrupted?
Aye.
I don't know if
It
it's
is.
corrupted.
I don't know.
The
Never been there.
the memory the Mimir has of it. Can you access it?
Knew
You know
nothing
what?
about it.
See if he remembers where he was built.
Aye, Skull. Where'd you come from?
I am a Mimir, a recording device.
No, where were you made?
Answer the question.
I do not know.
Manufactured.
I only know what was recorded with me.
Seems like this guy's
Okay,
got
I'm gonna right-click on
Print his
Mimir
phone.
and see what
Can you
kind of
ask-
version he's running.
Can you ask?
He's running like Windows 95. Like it's ridiculous.
Floating skull information booth 2.0.
Yeah. He's
Can you
running
ask
the
what
equivalent
the-
of DOS.
Can you ask what the first memory he has is? First recording.
Ah, that's a good one. See what files are missing. How far back does he go?
Yeah.
I asked that.
Alright. My first recording is of my master Rome.
Can we see it?
Hey, and what did he
happened.
say?
I do not have the ability to project my memories.
So, how about just say the memory?
Sure.
One moment while I make something up.
Rome had purchased me in order to be a recording device for him.
Purchased from. Okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
He was recording information during the last Great Modron March.
A march to where?
Unfortunately, most of my files were corrupted at some point.
Okay. How long ago was the last Modron March?
Searching. Searching. The last Great Modron March was a few months ago.
Okay, so not years ago.
Are,
So we
are
had
there
him
any?
recently.
Are there any recordings of what's the guy's name?
Rome.
Rome that you can share with us?
I know general information about the Outlands that I was given by Rome in order to record data for the Great Modron March.
What is the purpose of a Modron March?
Searching. Let me fucking find that. It's the specifics about it that I need to.
Corrupted files if Garrett can't think of something.
Yeah, you guys are gonna
No,
break
I
them.
have it. I just need to fucking find it. It's because it's got a whole thing about
You
it.
need to find it or fucking find it.
I got it. Hold on. So there's a whole fucking section on that.
Is there a section of it or is there a
yes,
fucking
yes,
section?
Or some shit.
The Great Modron March is a procession of countless Modrons conducted every 289 years to collect information about the multiverse and realign the workings of the plane of Mechanus.
Ah, okay. I don't know what it means, but it sounds like we're getting somewhere.
By the
Okay,
way,
so this is
where,
every 289 years. So this happened recently, so it was a big deal. So he's
by the way,
obviously
where
got
are we
this thing.
going?
We're going to Automata. We're trying.
Would you happen to know how it is possible to restore corrupted memories?
Me?
No, the fucking skull dredger.
Yes, you.
The data must be recollected and recounted to me, at which point I will have a new entry.
Can you record what we're doing?
I can.
Maybe
Record
audio
this,
files that you
and
can upload to some
lift up
kind of
my
world internet?
Beast Jedi.
Feast your eyes,
No, I don't do that.
my boy.
So he's a repository of information. He can record things that happen and recall them later. So if they're gathering data for this Modron thing for
Mechanus.
so yeah, Mechanus. So he's a tool that's used to gather data. So then he's accessing data that he's gathered, or whatever, been given.
He's accessing data that was given to him. He's a recording
Yeah.
device. Someone has to input the data to him.
Yeah, he's a recording device. Okay, so it's not like he just has encyclopedic knowledge of everything. It's just whatever he's.
Yeah, and essentially what he's telling you is that in order to restore his memories of Rome and potentially give you his next known location, you'll have to travel to the gate towns that were corrupted in his memory and input your own data on those gate towns. And above game, the way that this works is when you go there, you tell the experiences that you have in the gate town, and I record whether or not they are true and also whether or not they are skewed from the actual description of it.
Okay.
So we have to go to gate towns to restore the memory.
Yes.
Except that we may not need this memory. If we can find out where Automata is, we don't need this guy. We just go there.
Well,
except that he may not be there. Rome may not be there.
Exactly. So if you like travel to all the gate towns and restore the memories of this mimir, the mimir could have information about Rome's next known location that he would be at.
It could be that Rome left Shemeshka because all Modrons were called to this march, and he just left because he's a good Modron. He may not have actually stolen anything. She wants him back, but it could be that he's compelled as a machine to do this every, 289 years, and it happened a few months ago. I imagine all of the Modrons, wherever they were, just up and left. Shemeshka's probably not the only one, but if I don't know what Rome's function was.
Not the Modrons in the fucking casino. And yes, I mean the fucking casino.
Well,
those
but it was
Modrons,
4 months
so
ago, so who knows how, the march could be over and the Modrons returned to what they were doing before. But Roan didn't. So now she's like, I need him back. But did she say he stole something? Or she just wants him back? We don't know what the purpose is.
He left and went rogue, and she said that he had information about her her organization that she doesn't want out there in the world.
Right.
Maybe it's the corrupted data he took from the skull.
Maybe.
No, the skull, I mean, there's something blocking the info that the skull has already been given.
Right, I'm sure he probably took it out.
Well, the skull was damaged again when you guys picked it up.
Yeah.
So the damaging of the item is what caused the corruption of the files.
Can you tell us whether Mimir has been repaired to the full extent that we can repair him?
Yeah, you've repaired him enough.
Okay.
I think I made you roll for this last time.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
But his files are still corrupted, and the only way to restore them would be to visit each corrupted, each place where the info is corrupted, and input your own.
I can see the game mechanic happening now. So, can we talk to what's her name at the top of the? Oh Lord, I haven't written it down.
Zathir.
What's her name?
Zathir.
Zathir.
Z-A-E.
No.
T-H-I.
Z-A-T-H-Y-R. Z-A-Y-T-H-I-R, excuse me. Fucking weird spelling. Hold on.
How much longer is it going to take us to travel to Automata, just for a big reference?
Time in the Outlands is stretchy. It can be as long as I want it to be.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No, my plan my plan was to do a time skip, but there's this important scene needed to happen first, so let's do it.
Yeah.
I think we have to decide one of two things, is what it sounds like. We either keep going to Automata as the crux of the Modron civilization and try and find what we can find there, or we restore the files in the skull believing that it might be a shortcut to Roan's actual location.
But there's also a secret third option:
Mimir,
going on an adventure.
Mimir. Out of all the gate towns in your memory, which files are corrupted?
Searching. Searching.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a
Corrupted
question.
files around the Outlands include Automata, Cursed, Excelsior, Fornel, Glorium, Rigus, and Sylvania.
All right.
How about you guys?
Write that down. Write that down.
This fishy
Repeat
tower
that,
over here,
please.
I'm really interested in.
Can you?
Automata, Cursed, Excelsior.
Fornel, Glorium,
No.
Rigus, and Sylvania.
And Righteous or Rigus?
Rigus.
Sylvania. Sylvania, like Transylvania.
Okay,
Like Sylvanas, god of the hunt.
so Automata is one of them, but it's probably on this map. It's farther away, but who knows what actual distance is. All right. Hey, Skull. What's the closest corrupted town of the ones you've mentioned?
He wouldn't know he's corrupted.
No, he just gave us the files that were corrupted. We asked him what gate towns were corrupted, right?
Okay, go ahead.
So, which one is closest, Skull?
Without knowing where we are, I cannot tell. Also, with the ever-changing and shifting lands of the Outlands, time and distance become immaterial.
Can you tell us which of the places you mentioned were the last known location of Rome? The last known location.
Error. My files have been corrupted.
Hmm.
Probably here where we found him is where they lost him. Who knows if these fiends had something to do with him?
Yeah, maybe they took it from him and it was broken, but they knew it was valuable and they didn't do anything with it. Or they couldn't repair it because they weren't as smart as us.
Because they
Well,
died.
lucky us, we have a large walk-in castle that can take us right to
Yeah.
any gate town we want.
Yep, except only one has been identified on the map I have, unless you guys have another map.
We have a magical map.
Zather says,
Remember,
if you would like, we can pause the castle and I can expand the map for you. And you can see the gate towns in general where they are spaced out.
Let's do that. That's
Yeah.
a great plan.
Oh, here they are. I have the map. I have a map. Assuming that the map board in the castle is the same map board you gave us.
It's
the same
basically
map.
the same. It's a representation of the Outlands, but it's not, again, like the features on this thing are not one-to-one with what's out there.
Right, I understand. Okay.
Castle with
There's
fish
no-
floating around it, not a
No!
location that's visible.
What?
Oh
For
no,
instance,
not the fishy castle!
No.
like you
what
might
a
see it
good-
on your way past, but like it's not
I
a place.
definitely
that
want to
has
visit
anything
all
in it.
these places, though. All right.
The
So-
fishy castle.
Rigus.
I want to go to Glorium.
Rigus is on this map is south of Automata.
Yeah. So, here I'll just let me go into my thing here. and
Glorium
I'll
is
move these
way
to
on the other side.
map layer.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe there's portals that can jump us around. We have a portal key. Maybe there's a thing that we can.
We also have a walking
Fast
tower
travel,
and the ability
just
to
to coin
time
the term.
skip.
We have to go to
Faunel,
Excelsior, too.
Sylvania are close together. Glorium, Sylvania, and
Excelsior
Faunel
is
are close
to
together.
Automata.
I mean, Rigus is there, Automata is there, Excelsior is on that side. If we can think of it that way. Cursed is at the south. It's the only one of the ones named at the south.
I'm moving
Oh.
the names to the map layer so you can read them on the actual Roll20,
Oh, cool, thanks.
Thank goodness.
so you guys can kind of see what's going on here as you are
Oh, good.
comparing maps.
Okay.
Zaus?
Zausch.
Oh, now we can see. Now we can see where they all are. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I moved the names down. So it's Automata, Rigus, Ribcage are the closest ones to where you like in the direction you're walking.
We told it to
You
take
guys-
us to Automata, so
Is
you
this
guys
castle?
spawned like down here between the Spire and Torch.
Well, we're in the we're in the walking castle, but
Yeah.
the walking castle goes around water or over water or underwater.
Well, it's a walking castle. It can go through water. It's fine.
But are we all gonna drown if it goes to the bottom of this lake?
It won't go underwater. It's tall enough that it won't worry about that.
Oh well.
It can
Like
walk
a
through the
health
lake here and be just fine.
We might want to avoid the giant serpent thing that's there if there is one, or we can go through this swamp on the south side
Or we can
across the
play with it.
volcano.
Like currently, the castle is taking the path of least resistance, so it's going that way across everything here.
Straight across
So
the
it's
water.
gonna cross
like
here,
this way.
go up
Yeah.
here past Thabistus, and then go to Automata.
Yeah, that's what we want, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, but yeah. Do we
Let's
want
get
to
into
stop
some
along the
fights.
way? It's gonna take days, huh?
It's gonna take days. So
Can we go on an adventure?
the way
Alright.
the way that
Yeah.
works is I roll a random number for the day, and that's how many days it takes to get to a place. So
Oh,
I rolled
okay.
10, so that you have 10 days of travel time to do with what you wish.
Ooh.
God damn.
Okay.
What, I suppose we play Tiddlywinks or what?
Go
Have-
on
I can
an
either
adventure.
have-
skip ahead that time, or if you have any kind of things you want to do, then I can
No.
do that too.
Well, I don't.
Honestly, I
I
don't
would-
have any more health, anything. So
God, let's see. What do I even have anything in my inventory?
Silver Fox is a treasure hunter, so he might be looking out the window looking for something that he thinks is valuable. But Dar's not interested in any of that. He'd be interested in money if it means going back to his own world. He's rich or better off. He'd be interested in that. Better equipment, better weapons, sure. But mostly he just wants to get out of here. So
I don't know what this is doing, but I want to. Damn. I just want to carve myself a wooden mask.
You can do that at some point you can when the
Over the 10
castle
days.
the castle
gonna do
continues
on the
walking
fire?
throughout the night, so you can take this opportunity while the castle's stopped to go and get something to carve.
Yeah. I want to grab like a piece of like very light colored wood, almost like an ebony color.
Currently,
Is that
you're
their
in a scarlet forest, so you get red
Oh, then
color.
hell yeah, I'll take a scarlet. Yeah, scarlet mask. would
where's
be
the
sick.
Scarlet Forest?
You guys are in it right now. Remember, the
I thought
trees
we
were a weird, like, maroon color, and the sand was blue, and
I thought we were walking across the water.
you started walking, but again, distances are weird on this
I
map.
want it to be
Everything's
kind of
represented, but
like
it's not exact.
kind of like this, but more scarlet to match with the wood.
Can I?
Assuming there's a picture somewhere.
oh,
Sure.
interesting.
Discord the general.
Yeah, that's it. That's fine. Whatever you want.
What's it for?
Hiding my face.
Oh. I'm like you just
What else would it be?
What's it for? Snowboarding. What do you think it's for?
for funsies, decoration.
Well, now I can commit crimes without my face being.
Oh. So you're a
I
criminal.
need it for crimes.
I need it for crimes. Yeah.
I would like to whenever at least once a day can I like forage for food when we stop the castle.
Sure. I mean, you're gonna need to. The pantry was picked clean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we need some food.
Okay.
So just
Fix
roll
our
me a survival check.
Nature.
Well, we can. I'll help forage for food. Obviously, if it's
Yeah.
food. We have rations, but who knows?
If people are helping you, then you can roll with advantage.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
I'm helping.
Well,
I'll help.
it also says so.
My bad.
I found my ranger shit gives me I'll just throw it in the chat.
My fucking
kinda big.
ranger shit.
And ranger shit means I find more food than normal.
Oh, natural explorer.
Oh, and we can't become lost except by magical means. That's cool.
As long as we're traveling through a forest and or the mountains, which we are traveling through a forest.
Yeah.
And here's the nature check with advantage.
Nature check.
That's a survival check, not nature check.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, do I have to roll anything if I'm helping?
I
No,
thought
if
you
you're
said
if you're helping, that means you give him advantage.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'll help.
Who wants to go hunting?
Me.
Yeah, let's see what's out there that isn't going to poison us and kill us.
That's a good point.
21. That's perfectly fine. So just over the next 10 days, whenever you need to forage for food or hunt something, you are able to do so easily
Okay.
enough. And Although some of the local fauna might be a little strange to you.
All right, what do we
They are
shoot and
no
kill?
less edible.
All right. I think I'm
Weird
gonna
deer
while
with
we're
3
You guys
eyes.
you can fish from the fucking tower as you cross the lake if you wanted to.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Make
from
a
the
makeshift
fucking
block
tower.
and tackle.
Not just from the tower.
From the fucking tower.
From the
Tower of
fucking
fucking.
tower.
The tower.
This is
Whoa,
this is
whoa.
the
The walking
tower
castle
eating.
of fucking
Going on.
This is
Guitar.
the tower of sleeping,
Whoa.
and this is the tower.
A brothel.
All right. As the castle travels, I think Dar would get to a vantage point somewhere on the castle to be able to see out across the land, and he'll just try and absorb as much of the topography and features as he can.
Sure.
Being a messenger and a traveler, a professional traveler, he would try and get his landmarks together, if at all possible, so that he can mark them in his mind. So if there's anything you can describe to us that's, worth it in game, then please let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I have any.
Otherwise,
more.
I'll just assume that I'm making mental notes of the features that I see in the around me, which is kind of one of his traveling, his messenger skills. And if anything is significant, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just assume that I'm gathering information.
And Silver Fox is not only hunting a lot, but trying to keep an eye out for any danger that might pose itself all around the castle.
Oh, that's the walking
Got
castle.
a couple of new art
Nice.
handouts for you guys here. Hold on.
Hey, cool.
This thing is so cool, dude.
Yeah.
Here's Zathir and the Castellan. So 3 new
Okay.
art handouts for you.
Xavier kind of looks
Okay.
like a villain, I'm not gonna lie.
She's just old.
She got
What
that
the fuck?
villainy.
Well,
Yeah.
she
Villainous
gets
vibe to
dressed.
her.
I resent that. Okay, so I see some artwork. All right, so there's the walking castle.
Just the outlines.
I like the birds.
What a
I
freak.
like birds.
The horses. The canyon.
Good fiend.
Okay, so
Okay.
if no one else has anything to do over the next 10 days, then I'll skip us ahead to your arrival at Automata.
So head
Just
to
for
our
future
arrival on
reference,
top.
Garrett, do
There's
you
no
do
danger?
the, you can train skills over time while you're traveling? Like
Yes.
ability scores? Okay.
Yeah, not ability scores. If you have proficiencies in something you want to gain, you can train them here in the castle.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, what
So,
kind of proficiency?
and that's, if you need, if you want to, learn a new language, or learn
Yeah.
a new crafting thing, or whatever, or learn
Okay.
an instrument. The castle is a walking repository of knowledge, and you can find
Right.
pretty much anything you want in there, except for if any of you try to look up information about your glitch shit that's happening, you won't be able to find any information on that.
Interesting. Okay.
But if you wanted to, say, find any other random information about the Outlands, you could do so throughout your travels.
Silver Fox wants to know if there are any notable dragons or dragon layers in the Outlands.
Let's see. I believe.
Any dragon lore I can find.
Yeah, let me get the thing on it. I'm pretty sure you could just know that. Castellan. Nope. Where is the coffin?
Phew.
One second.
Excuse me.
Library. There it is. Character who spends 1 hour researching the outer planes here can make an intelligence check with advantage. Yeah. Roll me an intelligence check. With advantage.
Okay. So I have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track my favorite enemy, as well as on intelligence checks to recall information about them. Would that be? Would you allow
Recalling
that?
and gaining new information are two different things, but regardless, you would have advantage.
All right. What was the
Intelligence, just straight intelligence.
great intelligence?
That's a saving throw, but it doesn't matter.
sorry.
It shouldn't matter. It's a +0, right?
Yeah.
You don't have proficiency in intelligence saves, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then that's fine. There is one notable
don't.
location that is said to be a home for an entire colony of dragons in the Outlands.
Ooh.
That is
Like
called
foolish
the
idea.
Mausoleum of Cronepsis,
Oof.
Okay.
which is
Mausoleum.
hold on,
Mausoleum doesn't sound good.
I can point you to it,
It's an approximate location.
player, which
Woohoo.
is
It's right there. I see it.
that way.
Right next to the
near
fairgrounds.
Yeah, right next to the. Well, it's not the fairgrounds, but yeah,
Well, there's a Ferris wheel.
it looks like a Ferris wheel,
That's,
doesn't it?
yeah, that's Texas
I know.
right there.
You know, and there's Frontierland just to the north. All right.
There's Tarzan's tree house.
Yeah.
That's
So that is the notable dragon location for the Outlands. It's home to an entire colony of time dragons.
Oh,
But that seems foolish. Let's not go there for a while.
Time dragons.
Time
Okay.
dragons.
All right. Let's not go to the
Got
got a problem with
Like
dragons.
the herb
Not
or
the
like the
dragon
concept
bone.
of.
That's great. They'll breathe on me and turn me into an infant.
TIME.
It'd be hilarious if there was just like we get there and they're just like herbs. They're just like leafy
Yeah,
dragons.
THYME dragons.
Yeah.
Time dragons.
time dragons.
The
Yeah,
time
no,
dragons.
you're not looking for.
They're excellent at making stews.
Yeah, dude. Great for soup.
Oh no, sorry. We're the time dragons. You're looking for the rosemary dragons.
Okay. Don't get me started
I
on
like
those lavender
dragons.
dragons.
No dragons are like mentioned by name or anything.
You're looking
No.
for the oregano dragons.
No, the dragons that hold the Mausoleum of Cronepsis do so with zeal and attack. They're very, very, very territorial.
Okay.
So no one's ever been really able to get close enough to.
Although I see some dragon skeletons.
figure it out.
Intriguing.
Maybe they died of natural causes.
Maybe they can reverse their own death.
Okay. Time dragons. Great. We're not going there.
I think
Okay,
they're functionally
most
immortal.
right.
Let's go.
I'm not
Let's go
mistaken.
to Tomorrow World.
Automata.
Okay.
Well, dragons are kind of like.
I just decided this whole map is Disneyland.
It basically
It
is.
is
Because you've
kind of
got
like.
Captain
It is just a
Nemo's
Disneyland
submarine.
map. Except it's really funny too, because the north end of Disneyland is all where the fun stuff is, right? But then when you go south, it's all shit, and that's where LA is. So
Yeah.
This looks like it would be us right here.
So right.
that's just again a representation of the Walking Castle. I can't move that
Yeah.
across the Outlands, unfortunately.
I wish.
Can't you move the gem though?
I can move the
You
gem.
should
Yes.
create a
there's-
little token
There's
here.
Sleeping Beauty's castle there up on the left. Excelsior.
Two Automata.
This is a small world right here.
There's a
Excelsior.
Tom Sawyer Island at Fun L.
It's a small world.
Tom Sawyer Island, over
Yeah.
by hopeless.
Yeah.
It shows it's an accurate simulation of what it's like to be in the South.
So,
Close to LA.
Cars Land. It's a bug's life.
Ours, yeah.
okay.
We're going to fucking we're on our way to what's the fucking car ride at Disneyland? God damn.
Not the car ride.
Autopia.
The fucking car ride.
Autopia.
Autopia.
Zootopia.
Autopia.
But no, it's Cars. It's the Cars.
It's not even
experience.
Disneyland.
We're going to Autopia, dude.
They don't call it that anymore.
Yeah, they
It's,
do.
it's Cars
It's
now.
just called Cars Land.
Is it really? That's
It's,
so
it's
lame.
Cars. Yeah, from the.
It's also a
yeah, but that's
Universal,
what
it's not
Disneyland's always
Disney.
done.
No,
Look,
no.
Tarzan's
Autopia's
Treehouse.
at Disneyland.
Tarzan's treehouse used to be the Swiss
Autopia's
Family
where you
Robinson
drive the little
treehouse.
go-kart looking guys. Here.
And I'll bet Tom Sawyer Island isn't Tom Sawyer Island anymore. I bet they changed.
No,
it.
it's Pirates of
No,
the
they
Caribbean.
got rid of
Island.
the island.
Pirates of the
entirely.
Caribbean Island. See, this is my point. So.
It's I don't know. I was just guessing. It's something
It'll
like
always
that,
be
though.
Tom Sawyer Island
No,
to me.
they destroyed the island, and now it's just the paddle boat Mark Twain.
Yeah, the island. You can't go on the island anymore.
They just
Really?
they got rid of
Yeah,
the
they
entire
got rid of
thing.
They
And it's
did?
now-
Yep.
It's now a paddle boat called the Mark Twain.
That. Oh,
It sucks.
It's a Disney forever.
They just erased a big part of my childhood, man.
Sorry,
I know.
Dad.
They did
Not
that
for
several
you
years
anymore.
ago.
That makes me mad.
It's
it was
not
my
for you
favorite.
anymore.
It was my favorite
It's fine.
part
They
of
gave you Star Wars
Disneyland.
Land.
'Cause you could
Right.
just run around
It's
everywhere and
not
climb on
for
everything.
you anymore.
It was the
At least they
best.
still have Tarzan's treehouse.
Damn it.
It was the best. I remember it too.
Anyway, nostalgia aside. You
and
guys.
and the,
Go
oh, the
Tom
deep
Fat.
inside the little caves in there, you can
Yeah, you
smell
can go
the places
find
where
Indian
kids
Joe.
peed. You could smell urine.
Ew.
I know.
Why would you miss
That was
that?
part of the memory there.
Well, I mean, that was every ball pit in America too.
Oh God, that's disgusting. Hilarious, hilarious and
Autopia-
disgusting.
Autopia is still there. It's the
Yeah.
only existing
But it's
Uh,
cars, right?
Tomorrowland.
No, that's a
attraction.
separate thing. It's
Tomorrowland?
on the other side of the. Autopia is next to like where that like
It's Tomorrowland. It's Star Wars
gaming
Land.
thing is. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, and by like Magic Mountain and stuff. Or Magic. Why did I say Magic Mountain?
not Magic Mountain.
What's the space? The space one.
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's
I think they
the
changed
what's
Space
the name of the Space Mountain? Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Yeah.
What's the
they
name of
just-
that mountain with the thunder on it?
Matterhorn.
The name of
Or
that-
Thunder Mountain
The
Railroad.
Matterhorn.
Thunder Mountain Railroad is also. They're both rides.
What's the name of that mountain that means something? Oh, that would be the Matterhorn.
Thunder
Anyway.
Mountain Railroad. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
All right.
What's the name of the other ride?
Now
Yes.
it's didn't they change it and it's the Indiana Jones or is that separate?
That's separate.
Uh,
But anyway.
You arrive at Automata.
Okay, after 10 days. This is the conversation we had for the 10 days.
Talking about
The
fucking
10
Disneyland.
in the castle, sharing memories of our worlds together.
Just talking about Disneyland the whole time. For some reason,
Okay,
even though
you know
all
what?
of you
Wait
are
for-
multiversal beings and one of you is a fucking dragon,
Let me offer something.
everyone
Wait,
has
let me-
Disneyland in their respective
Hold on.
reality.
Every
Let me
multiverse
offer
has
something.
Disneyland.
Wait. Let me offer something.
Mickey Mouse
Since
is
we
an
haven't
Eldritch God.
really interacted,
True.
we have 10 days to interact. So, I'm going to do an AMA
Okay.
with the DM's approval. If anyone wants to know more about me, about Dar, you got 10 days worth of questions to ask me.
Where are you from?
Questions for each day?
I'm from the land of Isa and the continent of Venovia.
Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I do have
Yeah.
my family has a homestead, and I do have apartments. I don't own them. My guild owns them, and they are traveling houses that I can stay at.
Do you have a rank?
Yep. Do you have a partner? A wife?
No,
Oh, husband.
no, no. There was one girl that my family wanted me to wed, but I left home before I was married.
Oh, so sad.
No, I don't have a rank.
Is your family still alive?
Yes,
Yeah.
Must be
I
nice.
my parents are still alive, and I have an older brother.
As far as you remember.
How'd you learn how to fight?
It was part of the responsibilities of my birth that I would help defend the family holdings, and that as the younger brother, I would be the sergeant at arms for my older brother when he took over the responsibilities of running the house.
How'd you get such straight teeth?
I had good dental care when I was young. It was a privilege of my birth.
Must be
Dental?
nice.
He's got dental.
He's got teeth. Sorry.
Great.
And
Braces
Fucking teeth. Okay.
Family plan.
and headgear
I was on the family.
You ever had
Literally,
braces?
he was. You know
and
what? It's an
insurance.
accurate statement because literally, Dar, for most of his growing up, most of his life was on the family plan. That's a really accurate statement.
Okay.
Many decisions in his life were made by other people.
I can't think of any more questions I want.
Got any kin?
I have an older brother.
I just asked that one.
Oh.
And I have a father and a mother.
Why is Kava talking with a Scottish accent all of a sudden?
No, I'm literally just. I'm imitating him.
Mocking Silver Fox.
Yeah, I'm mocking him.
I'm gonna call you a dingus in Draconic.
She
I'm
understands
gonna
it because she's
slap
a
you in the
dragon.
back. Yeah, I'm gonna slap you in the back
That's
of the
the
head.
point.
Like I did Corathon that one time.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna slap you on the back of the head like I did Corathon
I'm
that
gonna
one.
catch your hand before you can do it.
Can I do a freaking
Make an
athletics
attack
check?
roll.
Make an attack roll.
Make an attack
I
roll.
want to actually successfully slap him in the back of the head.
Well, you gotta. It's like a literally a roll to hit, right?
Roll your strength and add your
But he
proficiency
may not be
modifier.
expecting it, in which case you would get advantage.
Wait, how do
right?
I do that, Garrett?
Our strength versus my dexterity.
Just roll strength.
But he doesn't know it's coming, right?
Normal?
Yeah. And then roll 3. And then add 3. That's a saving throw.
Oh, my bad.
Oops. 1. You're gonna hit yourself in the head. Watch.
Wait.
Click the strength.
There you go. Plus 3, 16. Does that hit your armor class?
My armor class is 16.
Okay, so
Does hit.
she manages to slap
Smack.
you regardless of
Yes!
She catches you upside the head despite your best efforts to avoid it.
Take 4 points of damage.
No.
No, there's no damage.
You take
I
1
just
point of
wanted to
damage.
successfully
I know,
do
I'm
it.
kidding. No, there's no damage.
No, there's no. I just slapped him a little bit.
All right.
Wait, what was that
Hold it.
for?
Starfish on his scalp.
Watch your mouth.
Looks
Alright.
dingus. Oh, well, guess what? Ray of Frost.
Are we getting into full combat with each
Natural
other right now?
20. Kava,
Jesus Christ.
Kava takes half her hit
God
points
damn.
in one go.
This
No,
was
we're not
supposed to
doing
be a nice little interlude. I was supposed to answer a few
It's
questions.
just be a
and Josh did.
teasing
Because
thing.
look, I'll just tell you guys, Dar's not one to share with people he doesn't trust. So,
Alright.
you know, there are opportunities to get info from him. May not happen again.
Okay.
Oh, you're rich.
I'm not. My family has holdings, and
Family's rich.
they have social standing, but I don't.
Well, I guess you'd have to remember who helped you all out on this journey. Isn't that right, you dragon maiden wench?
The guy who took my fucking skull.
Not a skull. A fucking.
Mimir.
Well, remember what the lady said it wasn't.
Mimir, record me kicking this guy's ass.
Recording.
Mimir, do you
Google.
hear this bullshit?
Recording.
Data collection
16
commencing.
A 16 will hit.
Google.
No, he's attuned to me. He'll only record me.
He's gonna have
kicking her
one.
ass.
not
He's
true.
gonna have one 5-second recording of someone just yelling "World Star" in the background while two of you fight
Oh
over
my
nothing.
god. No, like you know the get out, like fight back,
Wait,
fight back.
Now, Garrett, do you do the thing where if there is a fight, there's no actual damage, but you record the hit points until someone's at 0 and then they win? You ever do that?
What
We
I
could do
what I
duels,
usually
that
do
would be fun.
Like if you subdue a creature.
in a
you know.
in a fist fight, what I do is you both roll your unarmed strikes, and your HP is not your current HP; it is your Constitution score. So whoever can reduce the
okay.
person's
Constitution.
Constitution HP to 0 gets knocked out.
Oh, okay.
That's why monks are so crazy, because they're all good at hand-to-hand combat, and their unarmed strikes do dice damage instead of just 1 damage per shot.
Right. Oh, interesting. Okay. See, there you go. Don't fight with
So
them.
monks are really good at hand-to-hand
Nice.
combat, therefore
Yes,
they're
leave
better
me
at knocking
alone.
people out in a fist fight.
Right. Is that why in Vox Machina the monk kicked that guy's the barbarian's ass?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely. Also, he was
so-
like a 15th level NPC or something.
well, if not, okay.
Yeah.
If nobody has any other questions, then that's fine. You know.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Green.
Green.
Big.
Favorite food?
Green like the mountains. Okay. Sorry.
That's mine too.
I don't mean to mock. It's fine. It's a funny
We're all mocking him.
Yeah. My family's coat of arms is blue and gold. I think. Actually,
I'm
I,
sick.
Blue Angels.
I
huh?
actually think I have that. Hold on a second.
You have a signet ring.
I do have. Well, yes, you're right, but I'm gonna make sure I got that right because I put. Oh, his family's crest is black and white.
Completely different.
So not the
It's,
Blue
bla- it's
Angels.
his family crest is black and white. It's three crows on a chevron shield.
I was gonna say 3 crows on a Chevron gas station.
Hey, Garrett.
So yeah, he has a signet ring, but it's a signet ring of the what is it? A signet ring of the family, and he also has a he has a guild signet ring. He doesn't wear his signet ring of the family, but he has a guild signet ring because that helps him when he travels to show it to the right person.
Sure. What do you want?
Guild signet ring. So he
Is
does
there
have
a
that.
way? Is there a way to increase the amount of arrows I'm holding, or no?
If you buy them.
Yeah.
Like,
Purchase them.
no,
if you
like
go somewhere that has a shop, you can purchase them from a shop.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I don't. Okay.
you
So
know.
it's like unlimited, kind of.
I mean, as many as your character can hold. There is a weight limit, and also there's like a little bit of an encumbrance limit too. Like you can't just stack 100 arrows on your back unless you have a big quiver to hold it. But...
Right.
Is there like a gym in this castle? What's the Wi-Fi
Gym.
for this castle?
What's the Wi-Fi password?
Could I make my own arrows?
If you have the tools for it, you need to be proficient in woodworking tools and probably stoneworking tools.
Can I seek to replenish some of my equipment that I've used, like health potions and?
If you can make the stuff, like if you have the proficiencies for the tools.
No, I don't know how to make it.
Yeah, there you go.
I just wonder if I could find some.
You can at certain places.
No, I mean in the castle. Like
In a
I have 10
castle.
days to wander around.
I mean, just to search around for it. Yeah. I don't think there's anything you guys missed.
If there's nothing hidden, if the
Yeah, if you have time to look around, then I can look around.
Yeah, I mean, 10 days. I'm gonna look around to try and replenish, see if there's anything interesting that you'll let me have that might be laying around to be discovered. As long as we have time.
I think I gave you guys everything. Actually, okay. make me an investigation check, just to see if there's anything else you missed here. 20. That's two above what you needed. It was a pretty high DC.
Come on.
In the let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4th floor, the floor where you have the
I don't care which floor it's on.
The Castellan, I think.
What did I find?
Is
it a potion of kill everything immediately?
No, there's a secret door that you find.
A secret door, nice.
You press a brick into the wall, and the wall slides open.
Okay.
And reveals a hidden chamber,
nice.
in which
secret
you find.
Tunnel.
I find.
It's a space with a small table on which sit several candles and
Mom says hi.
A necklace of prayer beads.
Hi, Mom.
I'm not really particularly religious, but I'll take them. Do they look valuable or nice or important in any way?
Yes, they look, not only that, but they look magical in some way. They are there are 5 beads in total on the necklace.
So it's a necklace of 5 beads. Fits like right around your neck, like tightly. Is it a necklace of choking me to death? Because I don't want to put that on.
So
Mimir,
I can give you the image for it.
Mimir, give me the image for it.
Mimir.
Mim.
There you go.
Midge.
Oh, cool.
Wait.
Oh yeah, what does that mean? It has different symbols.
Different stuff on it. It's a number of magic beads.
It's like a mom bracelet.
There's a number of magic beads made from. Let's see. We can determine what exactly is on here.
I think I hit the jackpot. Is what I think.
5 beads. Roll me, Dad. Roll me 5d20.
5d20.
The tamale lady's here.
What is happening outside? Okay. D20s. 5 of them.
Okay. 20, 13, 2, 9, and 2.
That sounds pretty average, actually.
There are two amber beads.
I gotta write this down, don't I?
Yeah. Write down. I'm gonna do them in order of ascension here. So, the 2s mean that there are 2 amber beads.
2 amber beads.
Yeah, and then write down that they are 2s as well. Like, give me the score that you rolled. Like, I need the number as well. The number is what determines what these are.
So there's 2 number 2s.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a number 9.
Number 9 is a topaz.
Okay, and a number 13.
The number 13 is a pearl.
And the 20.
And the 20 is a
Platinum? Diamond?
Quartz.
Impervium?
Sorry,
Is
quartz.
it impervium?
It's quartz. Quartz.
Quartz? That's cheap shit. Okay.
Diamond? Gold?
Impervium? Okay.
Not impervium. Not
Inside joke.
unobtainium.
Inside joke for all of the listeners in on this session. Play City of Heroes. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Magic necklace. 2 amber beads, 1 topaz bead, 1 pearl bead, 1 quartz bead.
Yeah, and keep the numbers next to those so that I know what exactly we're talking about.
I have kept the numbers, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. That's great. And I have a sense that it's magical, even though I'm not particularly attuned to magic.
You have a sense that it can be attuned by someone as a magic item, at which point you would learn about what it does. However, I don't believe any of you are able to attune to it at the moment.
Okay. Well,
there's something about
the
the necklace that it's picky about who it is attuned to. It's looking for a specific type of person, and when it realizes that you are not that person, it does not allow you to attune to it.
Is this what Mimir tells us, or is this my sense?
This is something you can figure out over the next 10 days of fiddling with the necklace if you know about it.
So if I ask Mimir what it is, there's no point in asking him because he'll just tell me what you.
He knows what he knows, and that's general information about the Outlands.
Yeah. Okay. So not specific. Okay.
You could do legend lore if you want to cast legend lore.
I don't know. I can't. How do I cast? I don't know how to
Whoever's
cast
attuned to the Mimir can cast legend lore once per day, I believe. Or once per week or something like that.
I'm gonna show the others the necklace, what I found, and I'm gonna say it seems to be magical. I don't know what it does. If you had asked me when you had the chance, you would have known that Dar is very skeptical of magic and people that use magic. So he's not going to be putting it on until he knows a lot more about it.
Well, if you don't want it.
I want it. I'm just not going to put it on until we know more about it.
Okay.
And
to
if
be
I
fair,
can't wear it, make me an offer.
It is an inert necklace until someone is able to attune to it.
Okay. Fair enough. It may not be me. And even if it was, like, Dar's character would not really feel too good about carrying around a magic sword, except that it's a sword, so that sits in his mind a little bit more comfortably because it's a weapon and he's used to those things. But generally, magic, he distrusts it. He considers it too much of a dangerous mystery. So he's wary of people that wield magic.
That would be it.
On one of the 10 days that we were traveling, I want to cast Legend Lore with the Mimir to learn about the dragon place.
Okay.
The Mausoleum of Chronepsis.
All right.
I want all the information
so
that I can get on this place.
Dragon.
Let me pull that up real quick. First of all, let me look up Legend Lore.
Sounds like a pretty legendary place.
It would be.
Everything in here seems like it's legendary.
It's the Outlands is a crazy place, man.
What is that thing in the desert there? Sarlacc pit? Is that a
probably a Sarlacc pit?
Is that the Star Wars pit creature?
Probably is, to be honest. The Outlands is a collection of all the realms in the multiverse.
Okay. There's a Liberty Bell.
Let's see, this is all in the Outlands.
Liberty Bell.
There's a Liberty Bell.
The Liberty Bell
of Chronepsis.
There's a Ziggurat of Green Flame. There's Tomorrowland. There's a giant gardens. It looks like with a tennis court or something.
Okay. So the more information you already have about it, the better
There's
the
the Candy
information
Cane
you
Forest
get is.
and the Lincoln Tunnel.
Now, considering that you have an entire library's worth of information about this thing, I would say that you are fairly familiar with the Mausoleum of Chronepsis the more you spend looking at it in the library. So, I will give you this. There is... the Mausoleum of Chronepsis was a once great city from the Age of Dragons that has long since fallen to ruin.
That's what I'm talking about.
There are
Ruin.
There's a vast cavern beneath the dilapidated city, where the mausoleum of Crenepsis is, surrounded by hundreds of hourglasses, and inside of the mausoleum is said to be the resting place of Crenepsis, the dragon deity of time and fate. There's supposedly a slumbering dragon god in there.
Supposedly, but it's long since fallen into ruin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, good. That's
Anything
good to know.
else? Oh, you guys don't know that. Only I know that.
Apparently,
Right.
each hourglass that is within the dragon god's realm is said to represent the life of a dragon somewhere in the multiverse.
Oh,
Mm.
breaky.
Intriguing.
Alba is really not going to get along with.
Oh yes, he's gonna put
Maybe
this in
not.
his back pocket.
Okay.
Yeah. So one night among the library, Silver Fox is reading by candlelight, and he finds this dreadful secret, and his dragon eye narrows, and his blood silently curdles, and he sets his jaw and he closes the book, and he goes to bed with conviction.
He goes to bed with conviction.
Yes, he does.
I am going to bed.
You just see the quest added text pop up. And
Good
then,
night.
Good night. I might go to bed. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll stay up. No, I'm going to bed.
It's me on work nights.
Yeah.
Me.
Well, that's always been you, even when you were little. Dad, it's time for my nap. Okay.
Well, I have to go to bed at fucking 9.
Not 9.
Oakland
Fucking
next
9.
week.
Oakland. yeah.
Oh.
Anyone else have anything they want to do before I move on to Automata?
Let's do it.
Can I make a sandwich down in the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
You can.
That's all I wanted to do.
Silver Fox hunted some kind of deer meat that you can make a sandwich out of.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to pause recording for a second. I'm going to take a 2-minute bathroom break, and then when I come back, we'll do Automata.
Sounds good.
Or
When do you have to leave, Dad?
Okay, so you want to do Automata. So,
Can I gently remind you that there has been no atmospheric music yet?
what are you talking
There
about? There's been
has
Skyrim music
been playing
playing the
all
entire
where is it?
time.
Is there?
It's been playing the entire time.
Oh, I can't hear it. Okay, never mind.
Go.
Oh, I can hear it now. Okay.
Kind's peace.
Kind doesn't exist in this universe. Okay, so upon arrival at Automata, the castle eventually comes within view of Automata, and the city itself is kind of laid out in a grid pattern, but in kind of the shape of a circle. So it's kind of like a wheel that's been sectioned off into different areas.
Okay.
The castle kind of parks itself about a 10-minute walk outside of town.
Okay.
When you approach, you can see the rigid beings that move purposefully through Automata's perfect street grid. Most travel in sync with the reverberating rhythm of the great toothed gear that rises like an arch at the gate town center.
Okay.
As you near the community, your mimir rattles energetically, and the glow in its eye sockets pulses in time with the pervasive ticking.
I go, what's happening with you? What's going on?
He says, "We have arrived at Automata."
Feast your eyes.
Please get out.
Peace, Jedi.
Just ring any bells in your little noggin?
No.
Feeling a little uncorrupted yet?
Your fucking noggin. Well, I'd be curious to see what he has to say about it. But this was one of the locations where he has corrupted files, right?
He has corrupted memories. You're not going to get anything new out of him here.
Anything at all? Oh.
No, he knows nothing. His files are corrupted. You need
Well,
to give him the information about Automata to restore the files.
So we need to
Record
Sorry,
we need to
automata.
turn them on and walk around Automata. Sounds like what we need.
Yeah, well, you can. What the idea, the mimir, I think the item itself has a thing where you can you can record your own information into it about a certain place, and then it takes
Like
that
through your
information to
brain?
heart.
Or you gotta talk to it.
Well, okay.
You have to talk to it at some point, but you have
We-
to give it the information that you learned about the place.
So we can like tell it lies.
Well, the
You can,
purpose
yeah.
would be.
There's
Well,
a mechanic for whether or not the information you give it is skewed or not.
Okay, but
Oh, you
okay.
tell it this place sucks. It might not believe you.
No, I mean we're trying to find
Well-
Rome, right?
Yes.
So we would want this thing to react if he like if something triggers a memory in him or something. That's what we would want, right?
I'm gonna describe the front entrance to this place and like our first impressions, just like what is around us physically, to the mimir. There's a giant gear and people are walking in time to it, and it's a perfect grid. It's so neat and orderly. Wait, mimir, record. There's a giant
Hold on.
gear and then there's
I forgot to press the record button.
I forgot to press it. Okay, that's a good idea, though. All
One of
right,
the
so
eyes
we're gonna
starts
have
blinking red.
a little guided tour.
have to
Big
vlog.
Big
and
Hero
do
6.
something embarrassing.
Yeah. Now you guys, you don't know anything about this place, so I recommend
No,
you
I know.
explore.
Silver Fox's background is just Instagram influencer.
What's up, guys? So here I am.
What's up,
in Automata.
guys? We're here at Automata,
Mark Bickert.
and
Mark
we're gonna be doing a giveaway later.
Okay, well,
Shout out to my
I think we should do it
subscribers.
first. Find the map,
Don't forget to smash that like button.
or someone who has any information about this place.
Forget to smash that record button.
Non
There are a
notification.
number of people walking around. You can ask. The
Okay.
people here that are here,
What
by
kind
the
of
way,
people?
there are. There's a
Oh.
number of people that are here. There are some. It's mostly Modrons, just to give you an idea.
Which are the little floating balls of mechanical
There
stuff.
are several different types of Modron that exist here. There are the little floating balls, like what I showed you before, but there are also cubes, triangles, several different shapes of weird creature that exist within Automata that kind of are doing everything to the beat of this gigantic gear in the center of town that's slowly turning and
Okay.
ticking. There are a couple of other people that are not Modrons, various different types of humanoid. There's humans and dragon people, dragonborn, tieflings, Azamars, so forth. Not really
That's like
tieflings
Scythian.
as much. I would say probably more like Githzerai, Azamar, humans, that kind of thing.
Okay.
The generically evil.
Yeah, the tieflings probably wouldn't have as enjoyment being an automata, per se.
Percent.
Okay.
Alright,
So
well,
if
I'm
we
down to start
spend some
wandering
time
around.
wandering around, I don't know whatever. We spend time
Is there any
wandering
I
around.
shops
had, like-
around?
Yeah, toward like a shopping district maybe.
Sure, make me a perception check.
Oh, cool.
Where you at?
Can I keep my eyes open for a library or a chamber of commerce or some sort of a
It's like a
hub
hub.
of information, city hall, something like that?
Sure. Also make me a perception check. Okay. Let's see. What's there? Okay. The two of you who are looking for shops and stuff, there are a number of shops in Automata. However, a lot of them look exactly the same as the shop next to them, so it's hard to tell what they sell. At the same time, everything is very rigid and in its place, and does not allow for a lot of deviation from the status quo. And that
Can I
includes
look
decorations.
a shop? Like, can I like look in windows or doors to see if I can find a shop that's not run by a Modron?
Sure. There is a tavern that you
Okay.
eventually would come across. Um, that is run by a halfling woman, and you can see through the doors if you walk inside.
Yeah, I'd like to go
Um,
that way.
Okay. Now, the name of this shop on the signpost. It's like a signpost with a very generic sign that just says "Divine Machine."
Hmm.
And when you walk inside, it's a comfortable it's a comfortable like run of the mill basic rooms um, tavern. Uh, yeah, and then
No,
it's a tavern and inn.
is this Rome? Right, that's his name, Rome. I'm
Rome
saying
is
right?
the Modron.
Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he? Would he be well known, or is he like
Probably
like
not.
We don't know
probably
that.
not.
No, he's one of billions, if not trillions, of the same type of dude that
Okay.
that all look identical to each other.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna see if he was like famous enough to ask the innkeeper about him.
But if they have different functions, there must be something different about each of them that at
Perhaps
least.
there's a database.
That's what I was going
Yeah.
to be looking for, is some kind of a
Well, maybe
main
we ask the innkeeper where
server
the
hub thing.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for some place that might have like a
let's
hub
ask
of
the innkeeper
activity.
about it. Ask the innkeeper.
Sure.
Hi there. So we're new to Automaton, and we're looking
new
for
in town.
we're
I'm
new
new
in
in town.
I'm new in town, and we're looking for a place to find some information. If you wouldn't mind helping us out.
I'm new in town.
Well, sure, honey. What you need?
Oh, come on.
Uh, looking for we're looking for a certain automaton, and there's or a certain Modron. Sorry,
I
that's
thought we were in Automata, not Alabama.
Automata's just the south. I mean, there's parallels, but we're looking for a certain Modron, and maybe wondering if there's a place where we can find some information on him, maybe.
Well, if it's one of my regulars, maybe I recognize him.
He
What's
goes
his
by
name?
the name of
We don't
Rome, I think.
Rome? No, doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
Well,
Well, you're pretty familiar with Modron culture as you're in a bar in the joint.
Yeah, believe you me, it's quite the headache running the place over here.
I can imagine. Now, would there be how do you tell them apart?
Well, you kind of have to ask sometimes. Or maybe you pick up on little quirks that they have that kind of pick them apart from the others.
If we were
Could you
trying
tell
to
us,
get hold of a certain Modron who looks a lot like all the others, how would one do so? Is there like, can you call him on? You send him a message or?
I mean, you could try and send a courier, but they'd have to know where they're going. I don't really understand the question here. You're looking for one specific guy, but unfortunately, I wouldn't know him.
okay. Can I pose a different question? A different question then. Why would one defect? I mean, aren't they like coded? Why would one leave and defect to another to go do something else?
Oh, well, sometimes there are glitches in the system. Usually those are dealt with pretty swiftly, though. So,
Dealt with?
By who?
well, either they shake to the bottom, dregs of society, and kind of exist under the radar, or they get they get policed, let's say, and fixed.
Could we
The nature
could
of
you
Modron
point us in
law.
the put us in the direction of that police force? We might be able to work together maybe to find this guy.
Oh, well, the police force is in Mechanus, honey. It's an entire plane of existence devoted to keeping law and order throughout the multiverse. If one of their own gets kind of off the beaten path, well, they're keen to investigate it as soon as possible.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Who's keen to investigate it?
Oh,
Seems
whatever local forces go out and hunt down the defective units or whatever. I don't really know a whole lot about it. I just know that a couple of my patrons have been taken away somewhere else when they started glitching.
Where did they take them?
Usually back through the big old portal in the center of town.
Ooh,
Back to
I
Mechanus.
Let's head toward that portal. I think. Maybe we can
Where's
ask-
that? Yeah, where is that portal, by the way?
Center of town, like I said. Just keep going inward. You'll
I
find
mean,
it.
it's a circle, so. I think that would be our next move. Unless anyone else can think of something to ask.
I have something to ask you.
What's that?
What are you ordering? Since I was here giving you such nice information and all.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. I'll take a round of drinks for me and my friends here.
Your finest ale, my lady.
Or are we're all in this? Okay.
Well,
I just offered to pay for a round for everybody though.
it's the middle of the day, so we don't really have ale available, but I do have coffee. If you'd like some coffee.
I'd love some coffee.
I've never heard of coffee.
Oh,
What
boy,
is it?
you're gonna love it. Here, let's say 5 copper pieces for the lot of you.
All right.
I pitch in one.
I'm next to you.
Now, do you have a bit of a sweet tooth, Sugar?
I don't mind it.
Me no.
What about
I'm
milk?
done
Are you
without
lactose intolerant?
Not at all.
Milk? I don't know what that is.
I'll go easy on you for your first time. She turns around and goes over to a duodrone that's sitting on the counter. Duodrones, by the way, are little. They're the type of monodrone, or the type of what do you call them? Modrons that are shaped like boxes. They're shaped like cubes and rectangles. And she opens a slot in his chest and then shoves a bunch of what look like beans in there, closes it, and then he starts like by himself like whirling his arm around in a circle, and you can hear a grinding noise coming from within. While you guys are waiting for your coffee, a couple minutes later, he starts like violently vibrating on the counters, and then from the end of his other arm, the opposite arm, he extends a finger out and drips this brown, like dark colored liquid into 3 of the cups, and then all 4 of the cups, and then the halfling woman who's the proprietor takes a jug of milk and a couple spoonfuls of sugar and puts it into one of the cups.
I'm gonna lean over to Silver Fox and be like, "You ever eat bean juice? I don't know about those."
Well, it doesn't smell that bad.
Well, there's lots of things that don't smell bad that'll kill you, like spider legs. I'd kill you for eating those.
She brings the 4 cups over, ceramic mugs over to your place at the counter, lays them down, and then says, "I'll just leave this here in case the rest of you wanna, have it your own way." She leaves the jug of milk and the sugar behind.
Thanks.
Um,
I'm gonna like completely have no idea how to drink coffee. I'm just gonna start chugging it, like burn the crap out of my throat and my mouth.
Oh yeah, it's hot. It's hot coffee.
I get why you like it. The burn is nice. I'm like choking.
ray of frost the cup of coffee.
That'd be so funny. Just shatter it.
I'm gonna take a little sip.
Sure. It's not half bad with the sugar in it.
My cup is empty.
It's black coffee, straight up.
Yep.
Well, I've tasted worse.
It is piping hot, and your mouth is burned for the rest of the day, but you'll be fine.
The pain reminds me of home.
Ooh.
Someone taking a sip of their own coffee.
I don't know if I want to drink this coffee, to be honest.
I take
I'll
a
take it.
couple sips.
And for
Decide
all
I
intents
don't
and
like
purposes, it is a perfectly middle of the road cup of coffee.
Okay.
It is the most
Alright.
mid
Dar, are
coffee
you gonna
you've ever
drink
had
it
in
or
your life.
no?
I'm over this coffee. Let's
Alright.
go find our guy.
That was. It was. I wish I had an ale.
As you guys kind of leave the tavern and start heading towards the center of town, Dar, with your perception check, you notice there is a 3-story building that features twisting pillars of intricately arranged gears that looks very important, much more important than any of the other, samey looking buildings around it. You assume it's some kind of important place. And if you were looking for important places where decisions are made, that might
Finally.
be it.
Good. That's what we're looking for.
Let's go.
It is also it's not too far from the gate itself, the portal in the center of town. So either one you could do. So which one are you going to?
Portal, right?
Well, what do we? I'm thinking, what key do we? All we have is a blue key to the Outlands portal, but that was just when we were in Sigil, right? So we
Yeah.
don't really have any other. If it needs a key, do we need a key to go through?
You don't know?
I don't think I want to go
I
through a
have a
portal unless I know
portal.
where it's going. But
I have the portal compass.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but I don't know how that works.
That
if you wanna use
portal compass points to a specific portal.
Just with the one.
To a
The one that
specific
you-
portal.
The one that you entered the Outlands from.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll help get us back, maybe.
I mean, the portals go both ways, right?
Yeah, portals are usually two-way.
We can always go back through if we don't like where we end up.
I'm just thinking that the Modron March, if Rome was part of it, isn't going to go through a portal,
That's
maybe.
exactly where they go through.
Oh.
The
Aha!
Modron March enters the Outlands from this place, from Automata. They travel through this portal first, and then go into Automata, and they travel the Outlands and the surrounding multiverse in the millions. And then when they're done, they go back through the portal into Mechanus.
Through the portal, through the portal, through the
Oh,
portal.
wait, that means we're going to Mechanus. Wait, if we go through this portal, we're going to Mechanus.
You don't need to go through the portal to do anything unless you want to. It's up to you.
Well,
We should go.
Restoring the ability for the mimir to, have stuff about Automata ready to go, you need to be next to the gate in order to do so.
Let's at least hang out by the gate and get Mimir fixed, and then, or like for this section, then we can go through if we so choose.
I mean, all right. I'm okay with going through. I just want to make sure we're not going to die instantly when we go through.
Okay.
But it's okay if we do, because we can glitch back.
Because we
So
have 2 more characters.
as you approach the gate, there's a forest of stanchions that creates a mile-long path to the great mechanized gate at Automata Center. Hundreds of travelers are standing in queue, seeking to pass through the gate to Mechanus. Amid the line, Modron overseers orchestrate the orderly, sluggish procession to the gate.
Are you telling me this sounds like the southern border?
It is Disneyland, and you have to wait in line for a number of hours
Right.
to get
It's the Rio
to the
Grande.
center.
Yeah.
Well, screw this. Let's go to the front.
There's a
know.
sign toward the beginning of the line that says current wait time 17 hours.
Screw this.
Screw that.
17 hours.
17 hours is the current wait time to get to the gate.
Let's go to the front.
So all these people are going to Mechanus.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they're,
Okay.
they're Modrons and people and all different kinds of creatures, right? And beings.
All right. Here's the plan. Dresden, you hold our place in line.
No.
We are gonna go have
No.
a pint.
I will be out so good. I could just pass without trace, and we could all try to sneak out, get a +10 to our dex throws.
Look and see if there's shadows because you can teleport through them.
I can't do that. Do I see like a path I could follow through shadow stepping, Garrett?
What?
I'm not waiting in line for 17 hours, so
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Well, let's check with the mimir.
Can somebody charm with somebody and like charm them to get in front
I
of
have
the line?
charisma. I have some charisma.
Wait. Let's talk to Mimir first, and let's get Mimir dealt with while we're next to the gate.
You're not next to
Because
the
we
gate.
need to be. We're not close enough yet.
The gate is a mile away through a forest of line people.
Oh, I
people
missed the
waiting in
mile
line.
part. God damn.
It's
I'm saying-
literally a mile long. You have to wait in line to get up there.
If somebody can charm.
Okay, how close do I need to get?
You need to be within 5 feet of it, I believe.
Oh, god damn it.
We need to
Alright, well,
charm
we gotta
someone.
Start
to
waiting
get
in
to
line,
this line.
Dresden.
That's right.
No, let's charm somebody.
What charm
Who,
are we
though?
a mile through the
For what
line? Is
reason?
it cutting
A
everyone?
friend to get to the front of the line.
That's not gonna go well.
You don't know that.
We might be able to convince one of like the guards that our need is like we're not trying to go
Well,
through
we
the
don't
gate,
know if
we
there's
just need
guards.
to be next to it. Yeah, we do.
There-
You said
there are
there's
guards,
like people
yes.
Oh, there are
patrolling.
guards.
There are a number of guards that are spaced throughout the line to make sure no one's being disorderly.
Well, who's charismatic? Who can try to talk our way to just get near the gate? We don't need to go through.
Not me.
I have 15.
Wait, does
I'm
anyone
not
have?
charismatic?
Can anyone disguise themselves as a Modron? Maybe we can get you through. If we act like you're malfunctioning.
I don't
I don't
have
know.
that.
I only have passive
Um,
trace. Oh, I have minor illusion though. But
Emphasis on
We
the
could
minor.
we could try like a sovereign
I was
citizen
reading
argument.
it, but
We are not teleporting. We are traveling.
I'm sure in the place full of bureaucracy that'll go through well.
You're right. I mean, yeah. So wait, this place is all regimented, right?
Mhm.
So we would probably need the authority to skip the process. I would imagine.
We need to find a loophole.
Well,
in the
Lord.
rule.
Yeah, or a pass, or someone with the authority to supersede the process, right?
well, Lord Darmageddon, why don't you use that political clout?
Go for it, Dar.
Do you have a
I'm
message for
Pat
someone?
him on his back.
I can. Well, let's see what I've got. I've got.
Or didn't you say you're from a really powerful family?
Well, yes. Let's see what I got for that. But
The keyword is lying.
I actually do have position of privilege.
Okay, what was I do? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Just be like disdainful and arrogant and just
I
walk up
certainly
there.
can. But again, like people of high birth, that there may not be that kind of those kind of divisions in this town, but I can give it a try.
Might as well.
The last part, the last sentence, is the part that would be of interest to you.
Oh,
Secure an audience with a
thank you
local
for the
noble.
slight
yeah.
guidance. Let's go back to that three-story building. Let's
Yeah,
go
we
try to see if
we
can
just
go
need to
them.
talk to someone powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I can go talk to the guard and try and.
Well, no. Let's go back to that three-story building and go talk to the nobles.
3-story building?
The one that Dar was looking for.
Yeah, I was looking for some place that is the hub of
Yeah,
authority
go
or
there.
information.
and then use the last sentence of position of privilege, and we can get an audience with the local noble, and they
Yeah.
can give us permission. So let's go do that.
I'm up for that. I'm willing to do it.
Let's do it.
I ain't waiting in line. Again, this is the nobleman and him coming out. He ain't waiting in line.
Good, let's do it.
He doesn't want to wait in line.
All right. So going over to that building, you see that there is a sign out front, just as drab and uninteresting as the rest of the signs, that says Hall of Order. And it has, there's a number of steps that lead up to the building, where there is a glass rotating door, like you'd see at the front of a hotel in New York. When you walk inside, it is a maze of courts and administrative offices and queues for getting in line to do certain things. And you can see several Modrons sitting behind desks with like 3-foot tall stacks of paperwork just chugging away.
My greatest enemy, the
yeah.
Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yeah.
It's the DMV of the
It's
Outlands.
the Department of Modron Vehicles. Ah, see what I did there?
Yep.
Okay.
Department of Modron Vocations.
Is there anybody that looks, being a noble, is there anyone that looks like they're looking around, managing the situation, not doing anything? Who's the one that's not doing anything? Because they're probably in charge.
No, everyone is doing something here. There's no
okay.
one that's not being productive in a place like this.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go up to one of the working Modrons and introduce myself. My name is Dardan Fagan, and I need a pass. I need to talk to someone who can give me clearance to go through the teleporter to Mechanus immediately. We're an extremely important business, and it can't wait.
Okay, very well. You'll want to go to the... What the fuck is it called? Hold on.
Not what is it called?
What the fuck
What
is
the
it called?
fuck is it called?
You'll want to go to the GTA building. It's next door.
The Grand Theft Auto building? Fantastic.
The Gate Travel Administration building.
Yes, that's exactly where we want. Thank you. And your name?
My name is Zix.
Zix, thank you for your assistance, Zix. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome.
All right.
The whole time he doesn't look up from his paperwork. He's just
Who
scribbling
do we
away.
need to? Who should I ask for when I get to this building?
Oh, It depends on who you want to see.
I need to see the person that can get us through that teleporter as soon as possible.
You might want to talk to Aristimus.
Okay.
Aristimus the aristocrat.
All right. I'll ask for Aristimus. And
You're heading over next door to a decidedly
next door.
less splendiferous building. There is a line for gate passes specifically that one would have to wait in.
okay.
How long is that?
18 hours long.
Well,
No, yeah.
possibly. Current wait time is...
Oh, it's a dice
17.
roll.
Yep.
Just walk to the front. You're a lord.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll
Can't tell
see.
if that's a 6 or a 9. I'm going to say 6. 12, 18, 29-hour wait time.
What?
Yeah.
That's longer than the other one.
Walk to the front.
Yeah.
You're a
So
lord.
She-
is there a front? Is there a front of this line?
There is a
desk?
front of the line. Yes, there is a front of the line.
All right. All right. So I'm going to walk up and do my position of privilege thing, and I'm going to say, "Excuse me, I need to go through the teleporter immediately. Who should I speak to? Is there an Aristimus?"
Excuse
speak to
me,
a
excuse
Aristimus.
you. You're supposed to wait in line like the rest of them. What the hell are you doing up here?
Well, I don't wait in line. That's my point. I need to talk to Aristimus about getting a pass immediately through the teleporter to Mechanus. It's extremely important.
Oh yeah, and who are you?
I am Dardan Fagan, Lord Dan Fagan to you.
Yeah, never heard of you.
And it doesn't matter whether you've heard of me. I wouldn't expect someone of your station to hear of me. I need someone who's important to talk to. Someone who can get me through that teleporter immediately.
Make either an intimidation or a persuasion check.
Either?
Either, your choice.
Well, it's both charisma. That was, I think, persuasion.
Yes, that's what it says on there.
So we'll go intimidation next time if I have to, I suppose.
She says, you got some kind of pedigree. You got a degree of some kind. Tells me who you are. That I don't have to just take you at your word.
You know, I'm not used to repeating myself, but for the likes of you, I will. I am Lord Daramar Dan Fagan. I'm going to say Daramar, even though they haven't heard me say that name yet, my companions. Lord Daramar Dan Fagan of House Dan Fagan. Land of Venovia. Ever heard of it? Of course you haven't, because you're not important. I need to talk to Aristimus, and I need to speak with him now.
All right, fine. Jesus, quit busting my balls. She turns to her back and says, "There's a Daramar Dan Fagan here to see Aristimus. Says he's someone important."
Oh. He
And,
wants the pie.
He says he's here to talk to Aristimus. I don't know if he has an appointment. What do you mean? He cut the line. Look, I'm just trying to get my work done. There's a fucking 28-hour wait time. I'm
Not a
trying to
wait
get
time.
through this queue.
It's a fucking wait time.
They got people camping in the back here. I'm just trying to get things going. You see
That's
people
right.
in line are starting to get like angry that they're being held up.
Good. Great. I don't give a shit.
They keep shouting like, "Just take care of him. Just get him through. We just need to talk to you about the fucking people."
Right.
And one of the other like guards of this place is a pentadrome, which is a starfish-looking Modron
Okay.
with a spear.
Hi, SpongeBob.
Hello.
Hello, SpongeBob.
Welcome to the DTA.
Welcome to the gym. Yeah, okay. And you are?
My name is Patrick. No. It's Patrick the Pentadrome. Sir, if you'll please follow me.
Good.
He
My
begins to lead
companions-
you.
I'll turn to the rest of my party and very descendingly say, "Come."
Come,
Walk.
servants.
Yes,
He leads you
my
back. He leads you back
I
out of
also roll
the
my eyes.
back out of the GTA into the 3-story building yet
But
again.
I have never acted this way to you before. At your request, I'm using my position of privilege to try and get us through. So
I understand.
We understand.
No, I'm just saying to the, they.
So you're trying
hopefully
to
they
circumvent the rules in a place all about rules.
But
So
before you get
they're being a
mad at me-
little bit they're being a little bit cagey about you.
realize. No, all right.
But
No,
nonetheless,
I'm talking about my own party.
yeah, I'm fine. I'm just saying.
Okay.
In general, people are
All right.
they don't appreciate you throwing your weight around here.
No, of course not. That's the point.
So this pentadrome leads you back to the 3-story building, into the waiting room, and then says, "Wait here. I'll go get him."
Good. Fine. How long is this going to take?
I don't know. And he walks
12
off.
hours.
It takes as long as it takes. Depends on if he's busy, I guess. And he walks away through a set of double doors at the end of the hallway.
Okay. If you roll the dice again, I swear I'm going to stop right now and take my shower, and I'm going to go to dinner.
It takes 8 minutes.
All right, fine.
Okay. It takes 8 minutes. It takes about a 10-minute wait until you watch the pentadrome come back through the double doors, followed by a Gith Zerai. For context, he looks like Zathir, but not as old.
Right,
And
okay.
it's a dude, and he's wearing a uniform. Stiff-looking Gith Zerai man with a sharp uniform and a sharper mustache approaches
Excellent.
and sizes you up and nods and says, "Oh, you seem like you're in a bit of a hurry. What business do you have in Mechanus?"
Finally, someone with the intelligence and bearing to understand my predicament and help me. And I'll
Quite.
introduce myself. I am Lord Daramar Denfagan. These are my retainers. We are an extremely important house business, and I need to enter Mechanus as soon as possible. We do not have time to wait 17 hours in that line. Now, how do I go about doing that?
He looks at you and takes into account the heavily armed party of weirdos in front of him.
I will make great show of my
stare at him
exquisite
like-
rapier.
And he says, "Well,
I'll
I."
even fiddle with the signet ring. I should have put my house signet ring on, is what I should have done, but I
He
didn't.
He says, "I don't see the harm in admitting you to the gate. Of course, I'll have to convince the rest of the Council of Order of your intentions. If you,
Well, how long is that going to take?
well, it takes as long as bureaucracy normally takes here, unfortunately. But if you were to take care of something that's been vexing us, though, that gesture of good faith could make all the difference.
Do a favor for you, and you're going to do a favor for me. Is this how this works here?
Of course.
Do you have any idea who I am?
No,
What I can
No,
do to your
not at all.
Lord Dharma, it's okay. I think we can do a favor for the nice man. I think it's okay. You could sit back and have your loyal retainers here, your party of retainers help you and take care of it for you. I'm sure we'd be most glad. No need to worry.
You're welcome to wait in line for the, looks over at the sign, 28 hours it's going to take you to get to the front of it.
Okay, I'm going to
No,
be very.
I'm sure we're
I'm going
very
to say
happy.
very loudly, and I'm going to very tiredly say, "All right, what is it that I can do for you?"
Excellent. I'm glad you're seeing it my way. There are discordant elements operating in Automata. One such individual is an outlaw named Beltha. She recently stole one of the logbooks for the Concordant Express. containing timetables, passenger lists, manifests, and etc., etc. If you recover the logbook, and I'll see to it that you can use the gate as you require. Expediently.
Yeah.
And if you bring her in, alive or dead, I'll even throw in a bonus.
What manner of creature is this Beltha?
She is a Githzerai, much like myself. Although she is chaotic in nature, and again, a discordant element here in Automata, seeking to upset the careful balance we've managed to build up here.
Well, you can't have anything stopping the bureaucracy.
Logbook.
Got any hints on where we might find this discordant element?
I do. Though probably best not to discuss here. Why don't we step into my office?
Oh, of course. After you, Lord Derma.
All right, well, let's get the particulars out of the way.
Sure. You step back through the double doors, and he leads you down a number of hallways until you get to a fairly large office space. Not very well decorated, but still more lavish than, I guess, anything else you've seen thus far, by comparison. He has a large wooden desk, several rows of books that line the walls, and a number of couches that you guys can sit on as you discuss. He says, "All right, now that we're away from prying ears, there is a number of underground tunnels here in Automata that are known as the Inverse, that we know the outlaw Beltha operates out of. She has some sort of living space or hideout there, assumedly, where she returns to after her heists, discordant operations."
Tunnels, just like home. I can't wait.
All right. Do you have a map of this hideout or these tunnels? Or are we going to be...
It's not too hard to get there. You just go outside and go down.
And you want
There
this
are a number
logbook,
of
that's all you want.
manholes
And
and
if we bring her
tunnels.
back, that's bonus. That's extra.
If you bring her back alive, I will give you a fairly generous reward. Although I can
if she's
also
not
use her
alive?
dead, but for less so.
All right. But what you really need is the logbook.
Yes, we do need the logbook returned
Alright.
to us.
Well, if this takes less than 17 hours, I'd say we've made up on the line anyway.
Knowing us, I'm sure.
All
it
right,
will.
this is acceptable to me. I will retrieve your logbook and Beltha if I can. I will expect a reward for my time, and I will expect immediate entry into the Mechanus portal with my retainers. Is this agreed?
It is agreed. Remember, alive she is worth more to me than dead.
Well, you'll get what you get, but I'm going to get you your logbook back.
You'll know her by the distinctive tattoo on her face. A broken cog that is tattooed around her left eye. I'll also tell you that she was last seen previously meeting contacts at the Divine Machine Tavern. So, perhaps there you might be able to find a lead.
Oh yes, we'll try and find a lead. What a great suggestion. If you could do it yourself, you wouldn't have asked me.
If I wasn't so bogged down by paperwork, I would have already taken care of it.
Well, we'll do
But-
your job for you then.
Much like you, this job is beneath me.
I'm going to bristle, but I'm not going to say anything. You should be glad that my companions and I are not looking for you. That will be all, and I'm going to turn and leave. I will tell him that'll be all, and I'm going to turn and leave.
But we were looking for him.
The rest of you, he rolls his eyes at this.
As like Lord Derma turns and walks by, I'm just gonna like shrug at the guy with my hands up and be like, just like I don't know, dude. And then I'm gonna turn around and follow him out.
So I'm going to make my way out of the 3-story building back into the street, and I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to let the rest of you finish whatever I was going to do in this session.
Okay.
So,
you-
I don't think
you
I need
walk-
to change my character sheet. or
Here, I'll do
anything,
this. You walk outside, and go, all right, time to go. And then as you get halfway through go, your entire body turns to flower petals and floats away on the wind.
What does that mean?
It means you're out for the rest of this session.
Oh yeah, well, all right. I was just thinking like I could become an NPC if you need it if something happens, but
I'm not gonna play.
He turns into like
okay,
computer.
whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess
I'm
it means
pixels
I survive.
and floats away.
We'll do the same thing that we did with
Just
with
fill me in,
Dresden,
whatever
where
happens.
You're out, and then you'll come back whenever you come back as an actual player.
Oh well, okay. However you guys want to.
He goes
How
outside
you guys want to run it?
a ball bearing.
I am okay. However you guys want to run it.
The rest of you
Once
see
he-
Dar turn into flower petals and float away.
Have fun the rest of the
And
session
no one
tracking down
questions it.
Beltha.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. It's always fun to play with you. We'll
Yeah.
talk to you guys a little bit later this week, and that's
Yeah.
it. And Garrett, I don't know if Garrett knows this, but Garrett, I bought Baldur's Gate 3,
Oh boy.
and
All
I'm
right.
going to be playing. So just let you know. All right.
You're gonna
All right,
disappear.
guys, thanks
for
very
3 days.
much. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Take
now.
care, and I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Okay. So Dar turns into flower petals and floats away on the breeze.
Chill.
As one does.
What do you do?
Well, we gotta go to the divine net. What is it called? Machine.
Yeah, let's head back
That's where our
towards
lead is.
that inn, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to tell her that we're looking for this person, though. I would not. I don't want to. I feel like telling the innkeep would be foolish.
Sure. So what's the plan then?
He said, "Come out and go down." So I think.
A manhole cover nearby. That's
Yep.
what I'm thinking.
I think we just jump right in.
Yeah.
Send it. As I do every time there's a possible combat. Face first, baby.
Oh
Let's go.
wait, is there a store anywhere?
Yeah, there are several stores.
What do you
Yeah, I need to. Well, I don't know if I have money though.
Look,
Says on the
I'm in
crib
I'm in my hunting gear. I think I need to be in my stalking gear, if you know what I mean.
Fair enough.
I was predatory.
And since my stalking gear's left wherever the hell I came from, I need new stalking gear.
Like a ghillie suit or
Something a little less likely to draw attention. You know, like jangle about like this, and I shake my armor. You know, this is meant to stop, dragon fangs and claws from biting me.
Doesn't stop my claws from hitting the back of your head.
Evidently not. But try me again, and we'll see whose claws are at the back of your head.
I can't wait till you try to take 33% of the loot from me.
I know.
We'll wait till you see when you get loot, and we'll see what I'll take my cut of my share.
Go get your silent
Best
suit.
of luck. Your slow ass couldn't keep up with me.
Go get your silent suit.
Care to bet on it?
Go get your silent suit.
Okay, want to race?
Oh
I
my
just
god.
I want to find like an armor shop, Garrett.
Sure.
Daniel.
It's not super hard to find a leatherworking shop.
Okay.
Daniel, I have 55 feet of movement.
For you.
What
I have
do
a
you-
crossbow.
What do you buy?
Oh, God.
I have deflect missiles. I can catch your arrows.
What would you allow me to buy?
What do you want?
Some light armor.
Standard light armor, or we're looking magical?
What can I get for 255 gold pieces?
Nothing magical. Standard light armor, you can get leather or studded leather armor. Each one has different prices and different modifiers, but it's up to you what you want. The studded leather is a better armor class calculation, but is like 4 times the gold.
All right, I'll get some studded leather.
Yeah, so it's 45 gold for a set of studded leather armor.
Wait, what do I have? I have
You
scale mail. That's right. Okay. But actually, now that I'm seeing it, I'm seeing some medium armor that doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth.
There's a breastplate for 400 gold. That would be like that's more like blacksmith territory. You could get a chain shirt and have your armor class go down by 1. But you would have no disadvantage on stealth.
But my
It'll cost
well,
you
what?
50
Hold
gold.
on, let me. What's my dexterity modifier? 4. Oh well, it maxes at 2. So getting
It's a difference between 16 and 16. So either studded leather armor and you get 16 with no disadvantage for 45 gold, or you get like a chain shirt for 15 armor class and 50 gold with no disadvantage.
I'm gonna do the studded leather.
Yeah, 45
Wait,
gold.
how much?
It-
How much was the? Sorry, go for it.
45. So that'd be,
If any of the rest of you want to get armor as well, this
Well, I was gonna ask how much a health kit was. Wasn't it like 15?
let me look it up. A healer's kit,
Yeah,
5 gold.
5. Okay.
Uh,
Can I get 2 of those?
Sure.
I'll wait till. Yeah, so.
Okay.
I also. So where are you getting the healing? Is it just? Are we just doing one-stop shop?
Honestly, let's just do that.
If
It'll
you
be
want
quick.
to do shopping, we can do it all at once. I don't care.
Because I want.
I'm not gonna bother
want
moving you around.
potions.
Yeah.
Can I? Is there any way I can enchant the mask I created?
Over time,
Okay.
it takes a number of weeks to enchant an item, usually.
Okay. Well, can I like pay someone to do it while I'm here?
You plan on being here for a week?
That's fair.
Wait, Garrett, is it in the compendium?
What?
Healer's kit?
Yeah.
Healers. It says it's in rules. Unless I'm spelling it wrong.
HEALER''S. Items, healer's kit.
Yeah. Oh, got it.
You have to type it like all the way in sometimes.
Oh, I just
Garrett,
didn't
have
do
you
this
seen the
last
things where it's like if your players complain about getting bored, have them play a card game and then they all draw cards and then they find out it's from the deck of many things?
Oh, that's duplicitous and not what I'm gonna go with.
It's so funny, dude.
It's funny, but it's potentially game ending, and there's no
Oh,
reason
it
you would have a
totally
deck
is.
of many things. That's not this campaign. I mean, there's other I have the whole deck of many things book that just came out, but that's not
Oh,
that's
damn.
not for this.
Yeah, no, that thing's chaotic as hell. It's funny, but
How many greater potions of healing can I get?
Greater?
Or like 200 gold, yeah.
Greater is like 200 gold.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What about normal?
Normal potions of healing are 50. I guess a potion of greater healing would probably be worth 100 if that's the next step up.
Yeah, it is the next step up.
Yeah.
It's healing, then greater, then superior, then supreme.
Yeah. So
100 really?
50,
Okay.
50, 100, 200, 500.
Okay. I'm gonna get 2 healing potions.
Aren't they really expensive?
Normal healing potions are 50 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
can't
I hand
afford it.
over the 100 gold for 2 potions.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and add those to your sheet.
Adam.
purchase some.
Make sure when you drag your studded leather armor onto your thing that you uncheck your scale mail in your inventory.
Right.
Anything else anyone wants to get?
Yeah, can I... Are there versions of grenades, any version of grenade in this universe that I can buy?
I mean, there's Alchemist Fire and Acid.
Ooh, yeah, I would
Closest
like to
thing.
purchase an Alchemist Fire, then. Like, how much would each cost, do you think?
Well, it gives me a price.
Oh, sweet.
One flask is 50 gold.
Okay, can I buy 2 flasks of that then?
Sure.
Sweet. That'll be fun to use.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.
Not but
Alright.
much for me.
Now we jump down the manhole cover.
Okay, so you're going straight into the underground, then searching the inverse. Okay, so it takes a number of hours to get through the underground here. At a certain point, the underground of Automata becomes a twisting network of pipes and metal grating. And there is a point about 30 feet down where the path in front of you, the catwalk in front of you, twists around itself like a pretzel, like a helix. And you're like, how the fuck are we supposed to walk across this? But then you kind of feel as you get closer to it, there's a specific pull that's happening. As you continue to walk, you realize that at a certain point, gravity inverses itself here. You kind of have to walk upside down on stuff.
On the ceiling?
Yeah, pretty much. Perspective changes entirely at a plane about 30 feet down. Going through here, you have no idea where you're going at all. There are a number of just random tunnels that you have to kind of wander through. And after 3 hours of wandering, go ahead and make me a survival check, whoever's leading.
I think our
I'll lead. I have
yeah,
pretty good skill.
our resident tracker man.
What did you get? 16?
16.
Change your character name, Daniel.
Okay.
So unfortunately, you were unable to find anything that you don't know. You don't have a trail to follow. There's nowhere down here after a number of hours of searching that you think she would be. You don't see any people with distinguishing tattoos. You don't see anybody with. You don't see any like secret entrances. Like nothing that you have no trail to follow. So unfortunately, you come up empty after a certain period of time.
Do we know where we are enough to get out or no?
Yeah, with that roll, I'd say you'd be able to trace your way back. You just won't be able to find her if you're just.
Could we
looking
ask people?
Well,
You might.
I guess we go
Are
talk
there
to
people
the innkeeper.
down there?
So there are. Hold on, let me pull up the thing here. The inverse is somewhere here.
Because if there's people down there, like unsavory types, we could ask them. We could ask them questions. I just didn't want to ask the.
There are in the inverse. It is a network of tunnels and stuff, but there are open spaces too, and in those open spaces there are a number of like shady looking individuals that don't. They're like immediately they're like, oh, this guy's a criminal. Like, I don't want to be near him. Like, they give off, like crackhead on the side of the street vibes, or man wearing dark hoodie in an alleyway, like staring you down as you pass vibes. Very much stuff like that. Like, you'll see like two people getting into a fist fight in the middle of the street, and nobody seems to care. There's one guy that's rambling. There's one like duo drone that's like face is cracked and like it's falling apart, and he's talking about like the end of the world and the glitch is coming and all that fun stuff. So it's just not a happy place, not somewhere you want to be for a long period of time.
Okay. I don't think anyone down here knows this person or where we're going. Might have to ask some questions topside.
Well, guess back to the innkeep.
Yeah, we gotta go back there.
What is everyone's passive perception?
What?
If I can find it.
That's just your fucking wisdom, right?
14.
It
Mine's
says
14.
passive perception under your ability scores.
Yeah, it's over on your left. It's right under all your
15.
skills. 14, 15.
Oh, 11.
At a certain point, there is a kenku that bumps into you that attempts to steal something from your pocket, but you notice it immediately when it happens and swat him away and shoo him off.
Let's kick his ass.
You want to beat him up.
You beat the shit out of this fucking king, dude.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Leave the bird be.
He tried to steal from you, Mr. 33%. But alright.
Yeah, but he didn't get anything. Have you seen the conditions he was living in?
Have you seen the conditions we're in?
Better than them.
That's a matter of opinion. Alright, to the innkeep.
Alright. You guys leave the inverse. At this point, it's been 6 hours.
Okay.
You guys have been... It's nighttime at this point. So it's, peak tavern time for everybody. Everybody's gotten off of work exactly at 5 o'clock. And they've all gone about their end of the day routines. You can see a number of Modron patrons inside of the tavern when you enter that are all simultaneously sipping their drinks and conversing about about work and doing so in the most robotic NPC way that one can think of.
We're getting
Okay.
nowhere.
Morrowind NPCs. Like,
We're getting places. Now we have to talk. We know we have to talk to the innkeep now.
Yeah, well, we should have done that before we just jumped right in.
Okay, well, jumping in is fun. So, man,
Could have found something.
Not for me.
why not?
I want to be productive.
Yeah, jump in harder.
Alright, you talk to her.
Yeah. Kava the
Alright.
Undying.
Miss Charisma.
Kava the Dainty. Kava the Dweeb.
Careful, I'm
Saruman
gonna hit you
the
in the back of the head. I make a motion to hit him in the back of the head, and I hope he flinches.
I don't flinch, but you want to duke? Let's duke it out.
well, make an intimidation check
Okay.
versus his, I guess, insight.
Insight. Okay.
Okay.
The infighting this session is
It's
insane.
hilarious. Let's go!
Yeah, you don't flinch.
Nice
Don't
try,
think
you
she's gonna
little
actually-
wormling. A dragon of your stature can never scare me.
Fucking nerd.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to her.
Dragon of your stature. Adjust
I
slashes.
know, like, as I'm walking away, whatever the fuck.
It's basically monologuing.
Yeah, basically. Talk to the innkeeper
Yes.
about the whereabouts of this woman with a broken clog tattoo
Yeah.
on her face.
We should try not to imply that we should imply that we're looking to buy something or not like we're hunting her down to return her to this guy. This bureaucrat.
I'm just looking for her.
Yeah, but we're gonna get questioned for sure. If they're
What
allies.
about the symbol?
The what?
Activate the symbol.
Okay, hold up. When we go up to talk to her, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and put a similar tattoo on my face and then pull my mask off and see if we can maybe get a reaction or get her to trust us through it.
Wait, you had a mask on the whole time?
Yeah, since I carved it, I've had the mask on.
Oh.
Okay. Do me a favor. Post minor illusion in the chat there.
Okay.
A sound or an image of an object within range.
Yeah, an image on my face.
Image of a broken
Image
chalk.
of an object. If you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest. Like, it has to be an object, not a marking. Do you have Presto?
I do not have press, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
The image cannot create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect.
That sentence itself doesn't necessarily make sense. Because creating muddy footprints would be a sensory effect.
Well, it's sight only. It's not like you can't
Yeah.
feel the divots in the ground
Yeah.
if you were to put your hand over it. Yeah, it doesn't say you can make markings on your body. That would be Presto. Presto allows you to make magical markings on stuff and symbols.
Yeah. All right. Rip.
Only Cora is still here.
I know.
Well, just kill yourself real quick and then he'll come back.
Yeah. Twice.
Okay. So you go to the barkeep and say what? Exactly.
Well, did we catch her name?
No.
You know, we never caught your name earlier. It's good to see you again. You have ale this time?
Well, I certainly do. And
I'll take one.
The name's Belda Beanfoot.
Nice to meet you, Belda. They call me Silver Fox.
Who calls you Silver Fox?
Oh, the people from back home.
His mom.
That's not. Now that's insensitive.
Well, you're not gray of hair yet, young man. What can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering. I saw the darndest individual in the street, and I wondered about it. They were going against the grain and cutting lines, and they jumped down a manhole cover, and they had this tattoo on their face. It looked like a broken cog. I was wondering if there's like bandits in this city or some kind of criminal underground going on.
Her normally cheery demeanor kind of drops for a second. Says, "I don't know what you want with those people, but you don't want to be anywhere near them. They are a bunch of ne'er-do-well, crazy people devoted to chaos, and they want to upset the balance here all the time."
Is that so?
They're not good folk. I don't know why you're looking for them, but I would recommend you turn the other way.
We weren't looking for them. I just saw them on the street, and I wondered about them because we're new here and we want to avoid all the ne'er-do-well. So thank you for that information.
Where do they hang out so we can avoid it?
Are they cold?
Well, I don't rightly know. I don't know where they go in their time out. I've seen a couple of them here in the tavern, and I honestly thought that they were going to mess something up when they were here, but they were just meeting somebody.
Who were they meeting?
It's a short, stocky fellow. It's similar looking tattoo to what you're talking about on his arm.
I see. This group doesn't have a name.
Not that I'm aware of. Although they have come and been in the tavern a couple of times. I wouldn't say they're regulars, but I've seen them on more than one occasion.
Where'd they go?
I don't know, out the front door. I didn't really follow them. I was just happy they were gone.
How long ago was that?
Oh, a couple days ago was the last time I saw them, I think.
Ah, jeez.
We'll do our best to avoid them. Thank you for the information.
Sure. You stay away from them. If you need anything, just let me know. Or flag down one of the servers. That's the one thing they're good at, is taking orders.
Will do.
Appreciate it.
I enjoy my fucking pint of ale finally.
2 copper, by the way.
Right. How much is that in gold?
In gold, it's 2 copper, but you get 98 copper back.
Well, can I like?
The conversion rate is 100 to 1 for gold to copper.
Did you pay me back in some silver to keep that down a little bit?
Yeah, she can.
Nine
Steals
silver.
and pennies only. Yeah, so she give you 9 silver and 8 copper pieces back.
He didn't have any change from before.
Yeah, nothing
We
found
have,
in the couch
like,
cushions at the Walking Castle.
Okay.
We have like no lead.
We will in due time.
Should we just
Would
go
like
back
a
in?
hint?
Yes, please, Jesus.
The people you're looking for have been here before. Perhaps if you wait in the tavern, they may show up
Possibly.
again.
We
Oh.
got
Well,
some
as I'm
rings.
enjoying my pint, I'm gonna scan the crowd.
Sure, make a perception check.
Probably all should, huh?
Yeah. Huh.
If you're gonna look for them, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
why we're
that's
here.
okay.
Oh,
Okay,
never
never mind. So Fox
You got
got
natural
it.
20, sure, for
Got
25.
unlock, yeah.
Sharp dragon eye.
Yeah, so
When she said, "You're not silver gray of hair yet," I stare at her with a blank expression, with like silver scales crawling up my face.
Oh, Silver Fox means something else where I come from. You do see eventually, after about an hour of watching in the place, just kind of staking it out, hanging out in the booth, ordering drinks, whatever you want to do. You do see a dwarf walk into the bar with kind of like a scar under one eye that kind of goes into his upper lip. Big bushy black beard that's not as kempt as one would like it to be. Bald completely on the top of his head. And after he orders an ale rather rudely, you do notice as he brings it back to a table that he does have the broken cog symbol tattooed on his upper arm.
What do you say, Silver Fox?
Well, I'm gonna bump Kava and Dresden with my elbow and just kind of nod my head in that direction. And he goes, and I say, "There's our mark. We'll watch him and follow him."
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
follow
Let's
up.
wait till he leaves, and then when he leaves, I'll cast where is it? Pass Without Trace on all of us. That way
Okay.
we can follow him stealthily
Sure.
when he leaves. So
He takes about an hour and a half just ordering drinks and just kind of being by himself. No one really wants to sit next to him or talk to him. He's just kind of here to drink and be done with his day. Eventually, he lets out a loud belch that warrants a couple of flinches from the Modrons around him. Slams the empty mug of ale, one of several, onto his table, and then begins to walk out of the tavern.
Phew.
Okay.
Follow
here's
him.
your
Um,
chance, Joe.
So, with Pass Without a Trace up, and with you guys tailing behind him, go ahead and make me stealth checks for everybody.
A stealth check?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's whatever you roll here on your stealth check, you add 10 to it.
Oh, yeah.
Cover rolled a 34.
Yep.
I rolled a 20.
Hold on, here. I'm sending mine right now. Bah.
25.
Yeah, easy enough. Pass Without Trace does what it's intended to do.
Yeah.
You are silent, and nobody notices you get up and leave. You begin tailing this guy, making no noise as your feet kind of hit the cobblestones here. Passing from shadow to shadow, you almost feel the shadows cling to you, masking your presence as you move between buildings and into alleyways to avoid being detected. Eventually, he kind of looks back and forth along a street and ducks into an alleyway, and you follow him down a manhole into the inverse itself. It is a twisting network of tunnels, but with the expert tracking of Silver Fox, you are able to track him back to one particular hallway, which you had neglected to go down before, and he holds up his hand and pushes into one of the pipes on the wall and twists it so that it's out of place, and then pushes it into the wall, and you see a secret door open, and he enters, and then the door closes behind him, and the pipe shifts back into place.
Looks like we have a decision to make.
Here.
Do we follow him in, or do we set a trap and wait for the next person that comes out?
Good question. One takes way more time than the other. But
this is true.
Dar turned into a bunch of flower petals and flew away, so perhaps we should be a little more careful.
Should we go in at the same time as somebody else going in?
Well, we can set a trap and wait for people coming out, and then
Take it out and wait until someone leaves, and if we see our mark, we strike.
sounds good to me.
Remember, if we don't kill her, we get more money.
Yeah, we could wait for our mark until we. Oh, the the woman, right? Wait for her till she pops out.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
looking for the woman.
Yeah.
All right. I think we want to do that. So, is there a place to hide in this area?
I mean,
Among
you
the-
can like duck behind the corner, and kind of wait down the hallway.
Wait and listen. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. After probably 20 minutes or so, the dwarf comes out of the secret door and begins walking back along the way he was going.
Is he alone?
No,
Should
or
we-
yeah, he is. Yes, sorry, he is alone.
No.
Sorry, I thought you were just gonna ask if he was with somebody. No, he is alone.
Should we attack him?
I could stun him. I could try to stun
You
him.
gotta question him. He might know where she is.
Dude, Silverfall, do you confidently think you could find our way back to this exact place, or have a way to find our way back? Cause
Do.
we could take him and interrogate him and then come back here.
I think we should. Let's follow him down the way a little bit and
Yeah.
get him when no one's around.
Yeah, and then I'll try to stunning strike him, and stun him.
Cool.
And maybe we can KO him.
Okay.
So we follow him for a little bit.
Let me make some adjustments here.
Oh, dude, I can do my cool shadow thing, Daniel. I can
Good.
shadow step up behind him and surprise him, and try to stunning strike him. Stun him for a turn.
I'm editing a map here to get you guys kind of a visual.
Sweet.
Silver Fox, I don't know why, but your HP is fucked on this guy.
What?
You still have like 6 out of 38 HP somehow on your token, and I don't know why that is, because it's not correct, and I know it isn't.
I should have 46.
I know. I have to fix it real quick. Hold on.
6 out of 40. Yeah, that was before we long rested the last game.
You know what's ironic? Is when we were in the shops, I was looking at buying drow poison and decided to get the alchemical fire anyway. Instead, which would have been perfect because it puts people to sleep.
Well, we wouldn't have wanted him asleep, and I also have the spell sleep, so if we wanted to put him to sleep
We could put him to
after
sleep.
we were done with him.
Well, no, because we could
Yeah,
do it to
after we're
kidnap
done
him
with
and
him.
interrogate him. Because I want to get, if we're gonna interrogate someone, I want to get away from. I don't want to be anywhere near where someone could walk up that knows him.
I think we can do it fast and dirty.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay, let me drag you guys onto the map here.
So should I try to do the teleport up behind him and get some attacks on him then? We'll just see what happens.
Is this the way that it is? I don't know. Hold on 1 second. It's not daylight mode. Sorry, I need to do one little thing here. Okay, sorry about that. Let me make sure that can't see anything. Perfect. By the way, those of you who can't see. So
Gotcha.
eventually,
geez.
this is one of those instances where he turns down a dark hallway, and you can now see what you see on the map, which should be nothing except for Dresden. Dresden's the only one among you with dark vision at the moment.
Interesting.
Hit him, Dresden, and if something goes wrong,
I
Like
got
torture
a plan
something.
if something goes wrong, I have a plan. So, okay. Can I? So we're not in initiative yet, but can I go up and make an attack on him, Garrett, to enter initiative?
Sure. I'm gonna have you make a stealth check.
Okay.
Your pass without a trace would be gone by this point,
Okay.
so just normal stealth roll there.
Yeah. Oof. Rough roll.
damn.
Yeah. So as you are kind of sneaking up to him, you get to about halfway down where you need to be before your foot catches on a grate and
I
goes
was gonna
through
plan
it.
on. I can teleport 60 feet, so I was gonna teleport up behind him without even walking. If that changes anything,
Uh,
because we're in dim
yeah,
light,
it
right?
would mean that he's not surprised when you pop up behind him because it makes a
Okay.
noise.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Like I make a
you
noise as I.
appear behind him wherever you want to be, right there, sure.
Yeah.
But then when you do so, the resulting sound of your feet making impact on the grate directly behind him causes him to pay attention and whirl around to face you. And now we're going to be in initiative. He's like,
Okay.
What the hell are you doing here? And then we'll go ahead and roll.
Roll initiatives.
Combat. So you hear shouts of alarm as the dwarf recognizes your presence here. Let's play Caught Off Guard, because that's exactly what we're doing here. This is a good point. Whisper Toggle, Query Advantage, Text Tiebreaker. Let's roll that again, because I didn't do it correctly the first time. There we go. Okay, rest of you two, roll initiative as well for me. Okay. First up, Dresden, you are up first in the initiative order here.
I'm gonna attack him, and I'm gonna try to stun him with the attack. But I have advantage because of Shadow Step. So should I roll it as an attack first and then do the stunning strike thing after?
What does Shadow Step say?
Shadow Step says you can teleport, bonus action, you can teleport 60 feet to an unoccupied space. You can see up to 60 feet. That is in dim light or darkness. You have advantage on the first melee attack you make before the end of the turn.
Okay. So yeah.
So I can attack, and then I want a stunning strike on top of that if I hit, which I do.
Yeah, sure. 23 will surely hit.
I don't know what the save is though. You're just on a.
So you try to crack him over the head, over the head with your spear.
Yeah.
He takes 8 points of piercing damage, and he needs to make a con saving throw.
I'm trying to figure out what the.
20.
Damn, yeah, he saves it regardless.
It's your key saving throw, whatever that is.
Okay.
Should be like 10 plus wisdom plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Or
8 plus
wisdom.
PB plus wisdom. So yeah, he saves.
Yeah. So he saves on the stun.
That's fine. I'm gonna
strike number 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack again. Just gonna keep attacking. It's normal.
Yep. Another 8 points.
And then bonus, and then my extra bonus hit. Oh wait, let me see. Hold up. Does that count? No, it doesn't need. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make my unarmed strike then from.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Okay, so just those two, and then I'm going to disengage like backwards towards my friends.
Are you stunning on the second one?
Oh, I should try that actually. That's a good point. Because I can afford to spend another key point here.
Okay, let's try him again then. That third one would then have advantage if he fails. So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Natural 20. Okay, so never mind. So it stands.
Yeah. Still. Yeah. So yeah, it stands. I'm good then. I'm gonna go back like 10 feet. Step back.
Now,
no
do you
off
have to
attack 'cause
use? Do you have to use a bonus action to do that?
To do what? To disengage?
Disengaging?
No, it's a part of mobile. When you make
Got
a
it.
melee attack, you don't
Yeah.
provoke. Yeah, and I'm good.
I thought we were doing like a step of the wind thing, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, no, cool. Okay. Next up in line is Kava. You hear the sounds of alarm and combat coming down the hallway, but you can't see anything at the moment.
Light a torch.
I know. I need to light a torch.
Do you have any spells for that?
I don't have spells.
So you're gonna do a torch.
Yeah.
Okay. Fish a torch out of your bag. This is gonna be your action for the turn, by the way.
It's fine. Yeah.
There you go. Now everyone should be able to see what they see.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, torchlight flares up in the hallway. And you get a better look at the front of this guy. So he has kind of this like twisted, rusted iron mask on. And he has pulled out a large, basically a pole with a lantern on the end of it. Looks that it is like in the shape of a maul, and looks to be in the process of reeling from some blows that Dresden gave him.
Did you take the second 8 damage from my second attack, Garrett?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's your action, Kava. You have
Do I still
bonus
have my-
movement if you want.
Do I still have my bow drawn?
No, you had to use 2 hands to light the torch.
No, we're looking for the Modron.
God damn it.
But now can I get it ready for as a movement?
Do you want to drop the torch on the ground?
Can I just like place it so it doesn't go out?
If you drop it on the ground, it won't go out.
Okay, yeah, I'll just drop it on the ground and get my bow ready, and as my movement.
Throw it at him.
So hold on, I'm going to do this, and
Oh,
then
that costs an action.
I would probably take an action.
do this, and then do that. So the torches.
Okay. Yeah.
So have it as a token. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. And then you can get your bow out, and then that will be.
That's it.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine.
My movement. Yeah.
Up to him. Now he, with his hammer in hand, says, "I don't know who the fuck you are or what you want, but you're gonna die today." And he lights the hammer inside of the cage on the hammer's head. It lights on fire, and he runs up to Dresden and starts to smack the shit out of him. So he's gonna make 2 attacks here. It's a 19 and a 16 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay, so 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 12 points of fire damage for the first one.
2. Okay.
Followed by 20 points total, 11 bludgeoning, 9 fire.
God damn.
Oh, the second one.
Damn.
Okay.
And then you are on fire. So he lights your clothes on fire as the hammer strikes you, and you begin to take fire damage. On the start of your turns, you will start taking fire damage. That is his turn for now. So
How do I
Fox is up
put
front.
that out, by the way?
You're gonna make a dex save after you take the damage on your turn to
Okay.
end it.
Cool.
Okay.
The Silver Fox is up next.
I'm gonna come forward just a little bit. I'm going to use my bonus action to do Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then I will shoot him with my crossbow.
Go for it.
There it is.
11 does not hit.
I'm gonna try and shoot him again with my. Well, is that the +6? Oh no, that is it. Wait, what's Hunter's Mark say?
It's you get more damage when you hit them.
Okay, more damage. Okay. It's not a hit. Alright. Another crossbow. That's more like it.
That'll certainly hit. For 7, and then do an extra d6 of damage for me as well. And 4, so 11 points of damage there.
Bink.
Fires and gets him right in the shoulder. Anything else you can do on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. Back around to Dresden.
So Garrett, I have a theoretical question that might not be useful right now, but eventually might be. So, Shadow Step says I can teleport to an unoccupied space that I can see. So does that have to be on the ground?
No.
Okay. Secondary question. How does slow fall interact with falling damage, and can I like use that to do more damage?
No. So slow fall makes it so that you don't take damage, or you can reduce the damage you take when you fall by a certain amount.
5 times monk level.
So landing on a creature and trying to knock them down, I would call an attack roll.
Okay.
And that would be the prone special attack roll that you can make as part of your turn to try and knock them to the ground.
Okay. Cool. So
if you want to make it an unarmed strike to do damage, that's different than knocking them prone.
Okay. Okay, that's just good for future knowledge. So right now I'm making a dex save. Oh, damage first and then dex save.
Yeah, so damage, you take at the start of your turn 1d6 fire damage. So, 1 point of fire damage.
Oh, sweet.
And then make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dex, where you at? Just flat dex?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
17, you're fine. So
Sweet.
you take the fire damage and reactively swat at it, and it goes out. Swat it away.
Now, I want to Shadow Art teleport behind him.
Okay.
With that giving me advantage on my next attack. I'm gonna swing on him.
14, I don't believe hits. Yeah, his AC is 16.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing on him again. Normally.
For reference, he's wearing kind of like a rusted breastplate.
Yeah. Oh man.
Under his armor,
Okay, good.
under his robes.
Yeah.
No, the 14 doesn't hit.
Let me see. Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action strike him. Oh, never mind. I already bonus action. Cancel that.
Yep.
But I'm gonna dip back to here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So you run away. Kava is up next.
Hit him with my bow.
Bull.
Yep, 24 will certainly hit.
Can I put my
Psychic
where
dice.
is it? Yeah, psychic dice.
Sure.
Make sure we don't kill him though. Like when he goes down, don't do lethal.
What I will say is non-lethal damage can only be done with melee weapon attacks.
Okay. So just be careful.
So you
Okay,
can't
how
you
do I
can't pull
roll
your
again?
punches on a bow. You can't pull your punches on spells.
Yeah.
It's a D8, right?
Whatever it says.
Where is it?
Where the fuck did Dresden go?
He's in the shadows away from you. You can't see him.
Plus,
Yeah.
wait.
Being sneaky breaky.
I'm just gonna put it in the chat. Next strike.
Yeah. D6s.
D6, okay. Just one?
Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. I think you can spend like 1 per turn, right? Or 1 per shot.
Okay.
So an extra
What is
1
it?
point of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 13.
Cool.
14.
He certainly takes that, and you got a second shot, right?
Yup.
Are you gonna hit him with that second shot? He might die.
How's he looking?
We don't know. We don't know.
You've done a decent chunk of damage to him.
I don't know if you'll murder him with your bow on this turn.
I don't think so.
We'll see if you hit, but we don't want to kill this guy.
Yeah.
23 for 6. Okay, so he takes the 6 points. He's still up.
Okay. It's gonna hit me next.
And then I'm gonna move.
Isn't Dresden on fire? Shouldn't we
Yeah,
be
I'm
able
okay
to
right
see?
He put the
Not
fire
on fire
out.
anymore.
He put it out at the start of his turn.
I'm
I'm
okay.
hoping
right
that
now.
I'm more than his movement away.
Okay. On his turn, he's going to turn to the dragon who just shot him, not knowing where the other guy went in the darkness. He doesn't really care. He's going to run up to here, and then he's going to take 2 shots. One at... actually, no, he's not going to do that. Why would he do that? He's going to go back to where he was. There we go. He's going to reach into his pockets and take out 2 flasks and pop the corks off of them. Well, shakes them up first so that they begin to glow with like this orange light. Pops the corks off of them, and you can see like bubbling sparks and smoke. And he chucks 2 of them. So he's gonna chuck 1 at each of you, Silver Fox and Kava. That's a 9 to hit Silver Fox and a 19 to hit Kava.
Hits me.
Does not hit.
Okay. So you take 11 fire damage, Kava, and you are on fire.
Okay.
He still has more flasks. Okay. Cool. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, no, he doesn't, because it rolls for me. Right, so the first one he's fine. The second one he's out of flasks, so he no longer has flasks. So he's actually at the end of his turn after he throws the flask and lights you on fire. He's going to run up here and threaten you. Silver Fox is up next.
Okay.
I'm up.
Trust me on this one. Boom.
Okay, where are you targeting this?
Is it? Wait.
So like two things are going to happen here. Either you're going to target yourself and him, or you're going to target Kava and him.
Kava and him.
Okay.
No
ahead
hesitation on that at all.
Yeah, no worries. Go ahead and roll your d8s, what level of spell you're casting. Is that 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll 5d8. 30. Okay. So you cast this spell, and what does it look like, first of all?
So he kind of reaches into like a little pouch, on his belt, and he goes, and he breathes in a puff, and it kind of billows out more than just like any small amount of powder should, and twinkles in the air around Kava and him.
Okay. As you do that, you watch as he kind of like begins to cough and wheeze, and then he kind of gets woozy on his feet, and he falls unconscious. And it is not a concentration spell, so you still have Hunter's Mark on. Okay, cool. Kava, there's not enough hit points left in that pool to affect you, so you are not falling asleep.
Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah. Let's time up.
All right. Take this bastard somewhere safe in here. But we should stay down in the dungeons. It's probably the safest place for us.
I'm gonna tie him with my rope.
Yeah, tie him up.
My rope.
Um,
I tease a Silver Fox.
leave your arrows in. He'll bleed out slower with them in.
I shot. How many arrows? 2?
I fired 1. Oh, no, I fired 2.
So I get 1 back. Okay.
Yeah, we get 1 back, right?
Yeah. Half of whatever arrows you used.
Dude, I'm loving this teleportation bullshit. It's so good.
Lets you get out of the way quicker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to say that easy enough, we can end initiative here. You guys can tie him up.
With mobile, I can kind of just like do whatever I want.
All right, so you drag him further down the hallway, yeah?
I want to for somewhere like out of the way in case any other ne'er-do-wells down here were to stumble upon us. They'd have a harder time of seeing us.
Sure. Okay. Easy enough to find down here. It's a lot of little weird twisting side tunnels, and lots of weird dead ends, and you gather just by having been down here that you guys beating up and intimidating someone is not an uncommon occurrence. So.
Okay. Wait, did it say how long does this spell last?
1 minute.
Oh. All right. Well.
Oh shit.
So you have to quickly drag him away and tie him up. After which point he comes to bound in rope, struggling.
Fucking let me go.
I rip off his mask. I throw it on the ground.
All right.
And I say, so what's so special about the location inside that fancy hidden door you got back there?
Wouldn't you like to know, pretty boy?
He
Can I
spits in your
smack
face.
him? I want to smack him.
All right.
Okay, just smack him.
Unarmed.
Are you
Just
trying to do
unarmed.
damage, or are you just trying to do something else?
Just like intimidate him with it.
Okay. Smack the shit out of him. Backhand him real quick.
Yeah, pimp hand him.
Yeah, fucking like a.
You see, we're looking for perhaps a pal of yours. Goes by the name of, I forgot the name.
Beltha?
Why, it goes by the name of Belta. Ring any bells?
Hey Garrett, How do I do sadism without it being like slight, like like Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones, but like not that gnarly?
Why would you
I'm-
ask Garrett that?
Because
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
because he's the DM and I don't want to like.
Because he's sadistic by nature.
Don't make it sexual, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
that's-
you're either gonna torture him or you're not, man. Like there's not really a gray line here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna torture
Silver
him.
Fox
then.
is down with torturing him.
I'm torturing him for sure. Then.
All right. So he in response to your question, he says,
I'm not telling you shite.
Oh, you'll tell us, all right. And I'm gonna uncork a bottle of alchemist fire and just slowly drip a drop onto his leg.
okay. It begins to like spark and sputter when exposed to the air here.
Like, no, fucking, no.
He starts like trying to kick it off, but he can't.
You're gonna
Stop.
want to tell us, or else I'll let my friend here do as he wants with you, and we'll find someone else who's a little bit more amenable to our needs.
I haven't gotten to do my favorite thing in a while.
Go ahead and make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Ooh. Condition with advantage.
He's more concerned that you're gonna try and kiss him, Dresden. But Silver Fox, he knows Silver Fox means business.
Yeah, he sees it in the dragon eye.
He's not super. He's not super scared of Dresden specifically, but he's scared of what Silver Fox will let him do. At that point, he says,
All right, fuck. I'll tell you what you want to know. Just fucking...
Who is she and where is she?
I can lead you to her. She's a
location.
client. We work together. She steals shit and I fence it.
Where does she stay?
She stays in a secret room off the hallway back where I came from. I can lead you to her. I swear.
Who are you?
My name is Zanik. I'm Zanik.
Zanik. Very good. See how easy that was. Now, what is this organization that you're a part of?
Not part of an organization. What you think we are? This is the inverse. There's no organized anything down here.
Oh, should have known. But you do have the same tattoo as this. Our quarry here.
It'd probably be best if you stopped lying to us, buddy.
Tattoo's just it's general disdain for the automatons. We don't like them. They're too rigid. They're too orderly. We're here to cause chaos. We're not here to fucking...
Then why even live here?
Because it's better than leaving up there. It's much better. You can do what you want. You can do things that other people won't let you do upstairs.
Sure sounds like you could just leave. I think you just like to cause problems.
It's endless bureaucracy. And I want to bring it down. I don't want it to survive.
And there's the truth. You don't want freedom.
I'd burn the whole town to the ground if I could.
My friend, it's like you're yelling at the ocean. There's no getting the entire realm of order to come down. It's just not happening. So, I'm gonna tell you what. Since you helped us out, we won't kill you. And then I take my hand axe off my belt, and then I hit him over the head with it to knock him out.
Okay.
What remaining hit points he has left?
Did we figure out? Like,
you have to hit him
find
probably
her,
several
though?
times, but yeah.
Plonk his ass.
You have to go like Robert Pattinson Batman on his ass to get enough points of damage, but it's easily done. He's tied up, so I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
So
I just want to knock him out
have we figured out where we're gonna
for a
find
longer
her?
period of time. Like take his hit points down so he's knocked out for longer than a minute. You know.
Sure, yeah, non-lethal damage that makes him unconscious. I understand. Are you gonna leave him tied up, or are you taking the rope back?
So here's my idea. We put this guy in a safe spot. Then we go get our lady there. Forgot her name again. and then we'll come back for this guy, and we'll take them both in, and maybe we can get even more of a reward. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna search his pockets.
Okay, sure. What does this fucking guy have on him? Let's find out.
No, I love her.
Well, he's out of flasks, so unfortunately, that's not something you pick up. He's wearing a breastplate. You want that? You can take it.
Oh.
He also has his maul. If you want to take that too.
Can I take his mask?
What is that maul? That's a crazy maul, though.
It is a crazy maul. I think I can give you a picture of it. Let me see if there's art of these guys.
Havoc Hammer.
Yeah, Hands of Havoc Firestarter. This guy is. There you go.
Oh, that thing is so cool.
Sweet.
Can I take his mask, or is that not doable?
Yeah, you can take his mask.
It's not really an item.
It's fine. It's not an item. It's just an iron mask.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna start a mask collection.
Cool. I think we should take that, if anything, to sell it. It's a cool weapon.
Yeah. Maybe one of our glitches will need it eventually.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? That's it. That's all he has on.
I assume so. Yeah.
That's all he has on. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else on him.
Cool.
Didn't have any items that she was trying to fence to sell.
No, it doesn't look like he has anything else of import. Like, he's not carrying anything really with him. He did not leave with anything. It seems important, other than the equipment he had.
Wait, my HP.
So you gather that whatever was going on behind closed doors there was conversational, rather than transactional.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we want to wait for Dar for this next? Because I need to at least short rest.
Can we just go right outside the open the door, and then that's the ending of the session?
Yeah. Well, here's what I'll say. We'll end the session here with you guys having intimidated this guy and knocking him out.
Okay.
And then you guys, where the secret door is. You'll be able to retrace your steps and find it again. And we'll pick up next session with you guys being able to enter. If you want to take a short rest, I recommend you do that now, so we don't have to do that at the beginning of the next session.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So roll your dice and everything else that you need to do.
If one of us takes a short rest, we all have to take one?
No, you could choose to roll dice if you want to. It's up to you. You don't have to roll dice if you don't want to. But if you are taking a short rest, it's an hour of time, so you're kind of waiting to recoup yourself, and then you're gonna go back in.
We'll make sure this guy's securely tied to some pipes in a dark corner, and then we'll come back for him.
Probably gag.
We'll gag him, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Okay, cool. Then we're gonna end the session there. It's a little bit of a shorter session. No, it's about the same time. That's fine.
Yeah.
We just didn't have Dar for the whole thing. We'll come back next week, and we'll finish up this chapter of your adventure.
We did great. We did great on a 3 versus 1 on one guy.
You did. We'll see how you fare in the next one.
Went down to 14.
Okay, but until then, we'll see you guys next week.